What's up, everybody? I'm Judge JG, and this is Courtroom Chaos.
What's going on?
I got applesauce.
Yeah. I see you got off of Jaws. How's it going, Breath Deep?
Yeah, he ended it, like, very suddenly.
I just jumped out because it was getting a little too involved. I don't know.
Yeah.
Not my topic of discussion, nothing against it, but I figured why not go live for an hour and do a courtroom chaos. We got Candied, we got several people popping on and out. Hey, I need a defendant to get sued by Candied. That's what we're going for right now, people. Thank you for coming in. Come hang out. We're about to do some improv and have some fun with it. If you guys would like to be a defendant and to go against Candied right here, get on there. Somebody wants to come on. Who is it? AlmostJerry. Okay. AlmostJerry in the house. What's up, man?
I didn't do it.
You didn't do it. All right. Hey, so this is not like Jaws' show. It's kind of like his improv one. But basically, everybody that's coming in, thank you guys so much. We need a scenario. Candied is going to sue Jerry. Jerry, you haven't been on the show yet, so here's how it works. She'll get a minute to argue her case. You'll get a minute to argue yours. You'll each get a 1-minute rebuttal, and then the audience will vote for the winner, and the loser gets booted. How does that sound?
I'm scared.
I didn't do it.
You didn't. He's just gonna argue he didn't do it. Hey, I got a minute on the clock, everybody. I need a scenario. We got Candied that's gonna sue AlmostJerry for a lot of money because he really did something, but we need a scenario.
Said I didn't do it.
He's saying he didn't do it, but
You broke into my car.
It's not even in session yet. I got 5 of you in here. We gotta get a scenario, guys. You got about 20 seconds. If not, we're gonna make something up.
You broke into my car and cut my brakes.
Yeah, it's too serious. We need something off the wall and stupid. That makes it more entertaining.
Okay.
It makes it more entertaining. Okay, Candy, you're suing AlmostJerry because you like to paint. Okay, so he bought one of your paintings and he wants a refund, and you are so furious that not only are you not giving him a refund, you're suing him. You can come up with whatever situation you want, but that's the basis of the story. Does that sound good?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's fine with that? We'll see here. We got 9 people in the house. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for all the likes and the shares. All right, Candy, you got a minute on the clock. Almost go ahead and mute your mic real quick. You got a minute started now, Candy. Go.
So, you ordered this custom painting. Dude, I asked you everything that you wanted, and I delivered it. I sent you a picture beforehand to make sure it was okay, and you want a refund?
Okay. You still have like 25 seconds.
I gave you everything you wanted.
Is that all you got? We can end it now if that's your full minute. All right. Okay. You can go ahead and unmute. I'm going to put you on the big screen, and you got a minute to argue that now.
All right, listen, man. She sent me a painting. She said that I owed her $10 for it, okay? My grandmother with Parkinson's, I was washing dishes for while I was Venmoing her. So when I go to Venmo her the money, water gets on the screen and it clicks over 3 extra zeros. So not only is she telling you that I paid for this painting, she's failing to say that I paid $10,000 for a $10 painting. And since she won't give me the refund, I'm just trying to give her the painting back. I actually like the painting and what she gave me, but it's the fact that I accidentally paid $10,000 for this goddamn painting of a pterodactyl, and I want my fucking money back.
You got 15 seconds.
And I don't know if I mentioned my grandmother has Parkinson's. I was being a real good guy by doing the dishes.
Okay. All right. That was good. Candy, you brought some heat. You got 1 minute to rebuttal that. Go ahead.
Listen, I thought it was a tip. A really nice, generous tip. And honestly, that painting's worth that much. I put 2 weeks into that painting. 2 weeks.
That's a lot of money for a 2-week painting.
Yeah.
You got 30 seconds, so.
It's blacklight, it's got glitter, it's a realistic pterodactyl. Like, I think,
All right.
I should keep it.
All right. We're going to give you that for your minute right there. That was, I don't know. It's going to be a tough for the poll. We'll see what happens.
Man, I don't know how many pizzas you've ordered or what you consider a big tip, but if you gave somebody a big tip on a $20 pizza, it probably wouldn't exceed even $100. So where she gets $9,990 as a tip, for $9,990, if somebody came to me with an actual bone from a pterodactyl, I wouldn't pay them that much for a pterodactyl bone. So why do you think that I'm going to pay for a painting from some cheap acrylic paints that you get from Michaels? It's not even the premium stuff that you can get from some of these companies. And then you think that I tipped you $9,990? I wouldn't pay that for the real dinosaur. I've had it. Judge, adjourn this case.
Yeah, all right. Okay. You know what? 45 seconds is all I needed. Hey, first off, I think both of you did a fantastic job. Candide, I think you tried. But it's not up to me, though. It's up to the poll. So let's get the poll up here and see what everybody thinks.
Come on now. You could have told me that before the transaction went completely through.
You guys got 55 seconds to vote. You guys, come on, let's get some votes in there.
Like, the painting took how long to get to you, and we could have had that figured out, and you're bringing it to court?
we got 37 seconds, and so far, Candide, it's not like it's in your favor.
It's not.
We got 25 seconds. Come on, there's 6 of you in here. We can at least get one more vote that doesn't include the host or either one on the panel. You got 15 seconds. I don't know. I thought that was pretty good. That was funny. The defendant had a good argument, though, Candide, I gotta say. Oh, it was a 50-50. What?
What kind of court is this? Judge Joe Brown? Is this Judge Judy? What's going on?
All right, so here's what happens. If we get a 50-50, I consider it a hung jury. That means that you each get 1 more minute, and then we do another poll. Does that sound fair?
Okay.
All right. Unless you guys want me to make the decision, but I'd like to do one more round and give them another opportunity. Candide, you have 1 minute to defend your case.
I shipped that painting to you, and it took a while to get there. You didn't let me know until now, and you had to take it all the way to court when we could have had this figured out already. I was willing to. I would be willing to, but I thought it was a nice tip. You didn't say anything.
Big tip. I gotta say it's a big tip. All right. Okay, so almost. Go ahead.
Okay, so here's the deal, man. At the time, I had about $11,000 in my bank account. I gave up pretty much everything I had. I actually was going this week to have a fundraiser at a children's orphanage, and this money was going to go to them, but now children are out of food and supplies because she wants to keep $10,000 that was accidentally sent to her. And I was a bit aggressive when I did address this to her, though she says that I did not, and she blocked my number. So for me to get through to her was more than a task. I had to bring it to court. Okay, and all of these children are going to go starving and have no crayons, no coloring books, no backpacks because she wants me to pay $10,000 for a picture of a pterodactyl.
15 seconds. Is that all you got? That's what you got?
Watergate was Nixon.
All right, hey, we're going to do the poll one more time, everybody. Let's get those votes in. Please, let's get some votes in. Hopefully, it's not up to me. I want you guys to make the decision. You got 55 seconds.
You know, if you would have told me it was for charity, we wouldn't be having this problem.
You know, I'm going to be honest. Candy, I think that you didn't pull enough weight. I think you tried, but you should have been more forceful. In my opinion, that's just my honest opinion. But it's not up to me. It's up to the jury. And so far, out of 4 votes, it is 75% against you. We got 15 seconds to go. 4 votes in. Almost. I think he's got it. We already got somebody waiting in the lineup. So we have 2 people in the lineup next. I'm gonna go for the one that went first. All right, defendant.
So I get my 10,000 back.
You get your $10,000, man.
I'm putting it all on red.
All on red. He's gonna do it. And Candy, if he wins, you probably won't see your money either. Candy, thank you so much. I'm gonna boot you from the panel, but you have an opportunity to come back again. Thank you so much. AlmostJerry, you are now the plaintiff, and the next person we got up to that wants to go against you is Cloud. I'm not sure who Cloud is, but he's been patiently waiting. Cloud, how's it going?
What's going on?
We're just having fun, dude. We're literally just having fun and laughing, and that's the point. So I'm guessing you got the gist of how this works, correct?
You don't know who I am, JG? That's messed up.
You know, I'm going to be honest with you, and it's not personal. I don't.
That's fine. I don't know you either.
I just followed you if it makes a difference. I did just follow you.
I'll follow you back, bud.
All right, so you are going to be the defendant. We got 1 minute on the clock. We need AlmostJerry to sue Cloud for something. Let's get it together. 1 minute. Emily Wolf, I see you in there. Thanks for the likes. Cammy, thank you for sharing and all the likes. Appreciate you. I plan on being on here about an hour now, so if anyone wants to just hang out with us, please do. It's a lot of fun. We can get 4 on the panel too. Each one of them can have an attorney if we get to that point. So, we got about 25 seconds to go. They messed up a funeral. Okay, who's they? We need specificities here. Okay. Quite entertained. Good. Emily, thank you. I'm glad you're entertained. I like the funeral concept. It needs to be, obviously TikTok appropriate, but we could probably make it work. We have little suggestions. We got about 8 seconds left. Nope, nothing. All right, cool. So here's what's gonna happen. AlmostJerry's family member just, kicked the bucket, we'll say. And you were transporting them in your hearse, and you blew a tire out on the city pothole, and the casket fell out. And AlmostJerry is so upset about it, he's suing you.
Okay.
How's that sound, everybody? We good with that?
Yeah, we can do this.
All right, so Cloud, mute your mic. I'm gonna put AlmostJerry on the stand, and he has 1 minute starting now.
So basically, yes, you were correct. The casket did fall out of the car. I would not be as upset if this wasn't on the way to the viewing and not the actual burial. My grandmother, instead of having beautiful makeup and nice luscious curls, had a rash for a face, and her gown was almost completely ripped off along with broken bones. So aside from the fact that I paid around $12,000 for a very nice casket that is now ruined. My grandmother's viewing was somewhat a nightmare. She looked like a zombie. And if you were on the way to the burial, then you know what? She's already gone, and it is what it is. She's gonna be dead anyway. But this was for the family to see. It's egregious.
All right. That's a hell of a start. Hell of an argument. You know what? You got a minute. Almost go ahead and mute your mic and go ahead and clap.
Dear Mr. Almost, I understand that you're upset, but you got to understand the liability in this issue is not mine. It is the city's. The winter was very rough and there was a lot of potholes, and it is not my responsibility to fix those potholes. We are sorry what happened to your mother or grandmother or whoever she was, but that is not our fault. It is the city's fault. You are tackling the wrong person. Go after the correct person. They have way more money than I do.
You got 30 seconds.
Additionally, we offered to then fix your grandmother up in the back room, but you did not stop yelling for 35 minutes before the viewing at us, and didn't give us a chance to give you restitution. So who's really at fault, sir, for that?
All right. Good. You know, I am cracking up because I'm loving this. So thank you guys so much. Almost, you got 1 more minute rebuttal starting now.
I would like to show you the hypocrisy in his statements. First of all, I signed a waiver that said the services that I paid for and the casket that I paid for would be delivered to the viewing and then delivered to the burial, and all would be well. And that was on them. And he's saying blame it on the city. And then he also says, make sure you blame the right person, as if I don't know who the person is. And meanwhile, says your mother, your grandmother, whoever it is. So he doesn't even know the right person in this case. And that is my deceased grandmother. So if he can't pick out who's who, how does he expect me to pick out who's who when it comes to the fact that my grandmother was on Interstate I-94 with F-150s and 97 Hyundai Elantras coming right at her? Road rash all over her. And then they said that they would do the makeup. You can't fix ugly. Once she has road rash all over her face, it can't be undone.
All right, you got your minutes up. That was good. That was good. All right, hey, Cloud, you got 1 more minute. Start now, man.
Sir, I'm so sorry about what happened to your grandmother, but you realize we work in the funeral business, and we can make somebody who's been in a car accident look like they're brand new. It's restorative procedures. It only takes a half an hour. You would not stop yelling at us to be able to restore your grandmother. And we had ordered a new casket for you, but you had stopped. You wouldn't stop yelling. We were actually going to upgrade your casket for you because we felt bad about it. You made it difficult to make your grandmother rest in peace. That is your fault. In addition to it, the actual damage that initially occurred happened as a result of the lack of the municipality that you live in taking care of their facilities. That is not our fault. That is the municipality's fault. Like I said, if you went after them legally, you would probably get way more money than you would from a small mom and pop funeral business. Now, we do have insurance to cover this, but it is still the liability of the city where the damages were, and we offered restitution.
All right, guys. You know how it works. I'm going to get this poll up here. I actually think they both did a good job arguing themselves. So I'm curious to see what you guys got to say here. Poll is up. We got 1 minute. Is Almost going to hold the stage, or is Cloud?
We're not allowed to vote for ourselves, right?
No, I would rather you not. In my opinion.
Hey. This is court, all right? We don't.
Yeah, being the plaintiff and the defendant, I don't think that you could be a part of the jury as well. I did think that went really well, though. We have an 80% hung jury right now with 28 seconds to go. 5 votes in. Come on. There's more of you in here. There's 9 people in here. Come on. There's more of you in here. There's 9 people in here. Come on. 10 people in here. Let's get some votes. Even if you guys didn't watch it, let's get a vote in here. Let's get some votes in. So if it is a hung jury, you guys will have a 1 minute argument and then a re-poll take, and then we'll go from there. 3 seconds to go, 2 seconds, and hung jury wins. Hung jury, they want to hear you guys keep arguing. So with that being said, Almost, you're going to get 1 more minute on the stand starting now.
I mean, one of the things I'll say in this case is that he said I was yelling for 35 minutes. Truthfully, I was so passionate, it was probably closer to an hour, but that doesn't have anything to do with the fact that passion overrides these type of scenarios. People unalive people at times, and they get away with it because of passion. I'm not trying to get away with anything, but I am passionate about the fact that my grandmother died a peaceful death and looks like she was burned in Auschwitz. It's not good for the viewer.
Watch some of the words, but that was good.
I don't know what else to say other than the fact that I was passionate. You have to be understanding that when my deceased grandmother has fallen out of the back of the car, I'm going to feel away. That is not a time for me to be calm, and that's why I'm still not calm right now. It still lingers with me.
All right, good. Hey, he's heated. Almost Jerry is literally in the role right now. Cloud, you got another minute, man. Try to win over the jury.
Almost, I understand your passion. Like you said, I tried to give you the benefit of the doubt and said it was 35 minutes, but it was well over an hour. You're correct. So your lack of inactivity and not allowing us to restore your grandma, which we do on a daily basis for hundreds of clients a year, back to the way she would look normally, is your fault. That's not our fault. Your grandma died popping wheelies on the I-94. So we restored her back to the way she was anyway. And she already had road rash. We fixed that the first time. We could do it again. You already signed off on the way she looked before she even went to the funeral home. So you know we could do it. So your lack of inactivity is what caused you to have your own heartache. That is your fault. We offered to restore you.
All right. Are you lying just like you lied about his time of yelling? What? All right, poll's going up. Let's get some votes in here. We got 80 in the house. Let's not get another hung jury, okay? If we get another hung jury, I'm just going to make the decision for the court. So we got 55 seconds up here. The panel cannot vote for themselves.
Almost, your grandma's just wild. It's crazy.
You're still talking bad about her and showing no empathy. I've just about had it.
You know what? You're right. Your anger keeps doing things like this to yourself.
34 seconds. I don't know. I got to say, I mean, Cloud, you held your composure, but Almost was emotionally getting into it, man. He had that personal, you hear it.
I can understand that, but business is business.
Right. We got 3 votes in. 15 seconds to go. So far, we are leaning in the plaintiff's favor at the moment. 5 seconds. Either way, that was a hell of a battle. That was good. All right, so Cloud, thank you so much. Personally, Almost I would have gave that to Cloud.
But I won?
He held it. You did win Almost.
Oh, I'm putting it on red.
Yeah, no, it's all you, buddy. You got this. So you are the winner right now. Cloud, you did a hell of a job. You're welcome to come back. But the way this works is I boot the
That's
one.
fine.
You get another opportunity, okay?
All right, I'll be somebody's attorney.
I'll hire you as my attorney.
All right, I'll stay on as his attorney.
Okay, we need 2 people to join right now. I've got Brandon O'Brien ready to come up. We need 1. Okay, so Brandon, first off, Brandon, welcome in. How you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good. We'll see how this goes.
It's all about the fun in it. You don't have to be that good at it. It's just for the fun. And it looks like Emily is coming in for Cloud.
Hi, good evening, everyone.
Hello. I hope you're enjoying what you're watching so far. I appreciate all the love.
Absolutely.
So here's what's going to happen, everybody. Brandon is going to be Almost representative. Almost, you are the plaintiff. Cloud is the defendant, and Emily is his attorney.
Oh, I want to be the attorney.
Huh?
I can be the attorney.
You want to be the attorney?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're not going to pair you up with Almost. I'd rather just split it top and middle, and then.
I feel like we would just dominate.
So I'm with Almost.
Yes, you and Almost are a team. You are representing Almost, and then Cloud is going to represent Emily. Okay, Emily, you're the defendant.
Okay.
We'll put a minute on the clock for the audience to give us some suggestions. Almost has been the defending champ so far tonight. Holding strong. Welcome back, Gerald. How you doing? Yes, Gerard, you most certainly can after this round, because there's never a mutual win. If anything, they just go into a hung jury. So just tap the live, share it. Let's get some suggestions in here for a scenario. We got about 25 seconds for a scenario. What is Almost suing Emily for? If I don't get suggestions, we're making something up. All right, you got nothing. You guys got any suggestions?
Badger removal gone wrong.
A badger? I don't know enough about badgers to be the judge for judge. Cammy says 2 best friends fighting over who gets to keep their pet rock. That's hilarious. That's absolutely hilarious. Killing the grass ain't bad either. You guys want to do the pet rock, or do you want to do killing grass?
Let's do the rock.
Yeah, let's do the rock.
Okay, so AlmostJerry. Back in I don't know, in the 90s, you bought this pet rock, and you and your friend Emily decorated it, add names for it, and have all kinds of memories with that rock. But now you're officially no longer friends, and Emily currently possesses the rock, and you want it back. How's that sound?
Now, you know what? Doesn't sound good at all. And once again, I'm coming in a little hot. The fact that you guys called
Hold on, wait! I gotta put you at the main screen here and give you your stage.
Wait, do attorneys get the ability to object?
The fact that you guys called it.
The attorney can object against the opponent. Let's do that. We'll do that.
Yep.
The fact that you guys called it a pet rock as if it's just a pet rock. His name was Gerald. And Gerald meant the world to me. First of all, when Gerald was in my life, I went from complete and total alcoholism and drug abuse from 18 to 24 until I was introduced to Gerald at 24, and then remained clean when Gerald was in my possession for 6 entire years. And then
Objection.
when Gerald was taken away...
Conjecture.
Hold on.
That's conjecture.
Yeah, I went ahead and put mute on him. What do you got?
That's conjecture. He needs to stay on topic.
Okay. All right. Yeah, personal stuff doesn't matter. Go ahead and unmute.
I would like my attorney to speak when it comes to the fact that something quote-unquote personal may play a part in the fact that I need this rock, Gerald, more than Emily needs this rock. Because it is a direct correlation between my well-being and me being in or not in possession of this rock.
Okay.
When it comes down to it, I have Almost, he needs this rock because it is supportive to him.
Objection, Your Honor. That's pandering.
It's not pandering. It comes down to it's an emotional support rock where he needs this for medical issues. When it comes down to it,
Okay. We need to hear their side. We got to hear their side.
May I?
You guys do get another minute rebuttal. So just remember that. Give them their opportunity to talk. You're welcome to make an objection, but it is their turn. So Emily, I'm going to put you on the stage, and you have 1 minute starting now.
Well, unfortunately, my father's ashes are contained within the rock. And after our friendship ended, Mr. Jerry had said he'd do anything to destroy me, and he knows how much my father means to me. And it just really hurts that he is taking it this far to destroy me. That rock means everything. And I don't know what else to say.
I mean, you have 30 seconds. You can have your attorney talk for you if you would like.
Okay. Go ahead, Mr. Cloud.
I appreciate that, Emily. See, what you don't understand, almost, is that if you're trying to take possession of the ashes of her grandfather, you don't have imminent right over that. So there's no possible way for you to take those
It was my
under
father,
color of law.
grandfather.
Yeah.
All right. So, okay, here's how it's going to work. You guys have another 1 minute rebuttal. Do you want to speak almost, or you want your attorney to speak?
I mean, I would like to start and then let him finish.
Okay, well, you just let me know. You're on the stage and go.
It would be an understatement, and it's both literal and figurative to say that this is my rock. It held me down. It was my, and what she is failing to tell you is that her grandfather had an affair with a Mexican maid named Esther Vasquez, who is my grandmother. So it is also my grandfather's rock. My grandfather is in the rock, per se. His ashes are biologically in that rock. And she's claiming that the man's ashes who are in this rock is only her grandfather when he was a promiscuous dog who had an affair with a Mexican-made mistress.
Hold on. Almost. You're being objected. Hold on. I'm pausing it. Go ahead.
Again, pandering, collusion.
All right. Almost keep on point. You got about 12 seconds left.
We're giving it to my attorney because I've just about had it.
Okay. Go ahead, Brandon. Start talking.
Emily, so you say that this rock is emotionally to you. How did the ashes get into the rock without being obstructed?
May I answer this question?
I'm asking.
Okay. Well, Mr. Jerry and I had gone to the mortuary together after my father, not grandfather, passed away.
Yeah, hold on. So who is it? Is it your father or your grandfather? Because I'm confused.
He doesn't even know.
It is my father.
Objection, battering the witness.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll stop.
All right, hey, we're gonna go. That was good. Okay, let's put a minute on the post. Or on the
Would you like me to speak, Emily? You seem like you're very distraught.
I am very distraught. I've been crying all week.
All week. Okay, well let's let the jury decide what.
Your Honor, we didn't get our chance. We only got one turn.
You know what?
And we had 10 seconds, and I pretty much.
It's not my fault. You don't understand how
finished
law
the
works.
case.
Go to a better law school.
Hold on. Go ahead. Who's going first, Emily or Cloud?
I just want to make a very quick statement.
Okay.
Well, I asked Emily how that happened, and she couldn't answer it. She got distraught.
I was cut off and could not finish.
Let Emily.
Sir, I objected. You were battering my client.
Yep.
That's exactly what has happened in this case. Since I first came forward to the jury, it has been one attack after the next, and I cannot handle this. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I got you, Emily. You can sit back down.
I'll tell you guys who's who at the end here. Hold on just a second. What?
So, possession is 9/10 of the law, and you said that she's had this it's been in her possession for over 15 years.
No.
How is it ever an emotional support rock? Your argument, sir. You are to be quiet. You're not on trial right now.
You are wrong.
You have 10 seconds.
Sir, object. Your Honor, can you hold the witness in contempt?
Yeah.
Can you please?
His mic.
Thank you. Possession is 9/10 of the law. She's been in possession of her grandfather for 15 years. His attorney has said it's an emotional support rock. It's hard to be an emotional support rock when you're not near him. Right, so, by law and by all decree, the rock is Emily's.
All right. Okay. I have to say, this was a heck of an argument here. I am curious to see. Okay, so everybody that's in the audience, we've got 10 of you in here. Almost and Brand, your top two here. These are the plaintiff, your defendant, and you guys also know hung jury is an option as well. The poll is going up. Let's see, who do you guys rule in favor of starting now?
So we're the
You were the defendants. Yes,
we're the
Almost
defendants.
was suing her for the rock bag.
Yep.
We got 50 seconds on the panel. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying this. This is a lot of fun. It's all
Crystal, we're the defendants.
Yes.
So me and Emily are the defendants.
We're the defendants.
Yes.
Almost and
It's
Brand.
funny, they're talking to get the panel, but when it comes down to it, I'm sorry, when it comes down to it, they're talking, and then Emily was emotional, and she started
Brandon,
doing
I understand you finished last in your law
crocodile
school
They said that-
DeVry
they said
University,
that it-
but that's not my fault.
They said that it could not be. They told me that it could not be an emotional support rock, but when I tried to explain that my sobriety completely correlated to the possession of the rock, they said objection.
Exactly. We're staying
So,
to the point, and we're not
Almost,
getting
I
emotional.
can
We're
hear
going
your
facts.
argument, but the law is the law.
Law is the law, and I understand that.
Get
But
away! You shouldn't have gone to DeVry University for law school.
We got a 50-50 jury. We have a
So
50-50 jury. We have a lot of people that want to jump in here. Because it was only a 50-50 jury, I am going to give each of them 1 more minute. And that's because you guys aren't voting. You guys got to vote. We need more votes. 1 more minute for Almost, 1 more minute for Emily. We're going to do the poll again, and then I will make the decision if nobody else does. I want to give them an opportunity.
Really, Crystal?
You'll get your opportunity, man. Just hang out. I'm not voting. It's not. I mean, I will if you guys can't make the decision. But I'm giving them 1 more minute. Almost. You got the stage. Go.
I would like my lawyer to elaborate more on, because I am distraught at this point. I think that this is egregious. They objected when I said that it correlated with my sobriety and my well-being and my anxiety and my mental health. When the rock was in my possession, my life was going good. The day after I had lost my rock, I lost my job, my car, my place of residence, my girlfriend, everything tanked because I did not have my emotional support rock, Gerald, which you have never once called him Gerald. You have just called him a rock, and he is a being.
listen, when it comes down to it, he has lost everything in his life. He's not being emotional. He's coming down to facts. And when it comes down to it, Gerald needs to be with the person that is making everything right. And Almost is the person it needs to go to. He's
I'm going to
not
object
emotional.
because that's all
He is
subjective. You
stating
haven't provided any proof.
facts.
Okay, Emily, are you or your attorney stepping up right now?
Okay, I'm ready.
Yep. I'll go in afterwards for you, Emily.
Do whatever you want to do.
What about my father, who had provided that job to you before he became a rock?
You said it was a grandfather.
No, it's my father, but nobody is listening. Unfortunately,
You
what
don't
was
got your
that
facts right.
job? Folding paper clips, that was your job. Folding paper clips. And my father still paid you $600 a week for 20 hours a week. And I am just being attacked and pulled apart, and now it's time for my attorney to talk.
I appreciate that, Emily. I'm sorry. Can we get a tissue for her? Okay. Thank you. Okay. Okay. All right. So, back to what I was saying. How dare you try and rob her of her father? We are in Missouri, and in the state of Missouri, you are not allowed to desecrate a corpse and take it from their family without having proper paperwork. You have not proven your paternity relation to her father. So you do not have any right to it. And she is an only child.
Okay.
Object something.
They brought some extra to it, guys. I'm going to put the poll up 1 more time. I need there's 10 of you in here. We need votes. We need an honest vote. Who do you guys think won? Plaintiff is Brand and Almost, and then you got Cloud and Emily as a defendant. So let's get them votes in. You got 53 seconds.
Wow.
You guys did a hell of a job. I mean, that was fun. The fact that it dragged out to that point, that's awesome.
Woohoo!
Great job.
I love it.
Thank you.
You guys did good teams, especially since you had no idea who you were going to be working with.
I mean,
Yeah,
I just think it's funny that you guys are all talking like this now when I completely still feel that The Rock should be my. You guys are acting like this is some sort of game or some sort of role play.
It's not a game. Almost. Listen, when it comes down to it, a jury will see through crocodile tears.
Hey, you can't be going on after everybody had their words. It wouldn't make it fair to keep trying to sway the jury.
All is fair in love and war, right?
Exactly.
Not in court.
The jury
No,
has
this
made their decision, and it is 66% the plaintiff.
Oh my God, you little rock stealing thief!
I can't put this one on red, dude. I can't put this rock on red.
You see that she's trying to gamble away his father.
I am
I
giving
know,
you guys
what the hell?
I'm giving everybody. If I don't follow you already, I am right now. I appreciate you guys coming on. So here's Cloud and Emily, I'm going to boot you, but you're welcome to request to come back up. Okay.
All right. Thank you. Have a good night.
You're welcome. Thank
Love you guys.
We got people wanting to come in here. We got Crystal and we got Mr. Voice.
All right.
Crystal and Mr. Voice, and then Cora. Cora, you're up
Oh,
next.
who's this?
See you in
Mr.
there.
Voice.
All right.
Hey, how's it going, bud? How you doing?
What's up, dude? All right, we got this.
All right. So,
Hang tight. It's because I'm on duty right now. I apologize. Let me lower my radio.
all right,
Go
Brandon,
ahead.
you are going to be the plaintiff this time, and Almost will be your attorney.
Okay.
Crystal, you are the defendant, and Voice is going to be your attorney.
Nice.
We have 8 people in here, and you guys need to give us a scenario in 1 minute starting now. Cloud said Crystal did me dirty, so give me a good scenario for him. What we got to steal him for something.
Oh my goodness, I'm too shy for this. I can't do this. Oh my goodness.
I think you can handle it. You requested
Okay.
to come up.
I know, but it's because I was gonna sing you a song.
I mean, I'll tell you what. If you win, which the jury makes a decision, if you guys win, I will give you the stage.
Okay, it's because I took too many gummies, and if you know what I mean, I don't even know. Am I dreaming right now? Yes. Okay, so what's the scenario?
Oh, well, there's no scenario yet. Crystal tried to sell me $10,000 of fake amethyst. No, I don't like that. Let's get a little more off the wall here.
Yeah, come on.
Gotta have something good.
How about Crystal got the principal pregnant?
So hold on. How about is it who's the principal? Is it like Brand's wife?
Yeah. See. Okay. Look.
Yeah,
it was the vice
his
principal,
wife.
but
Okay, look, here's the deal. Yes, I like this. Hold on. Okay, so Brand,
Yeah.
you are the principal of an elementary school, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And your wife is, let's say, the one of the cooks in the cafeteria there. We're just gonna say it, right?
Oh man. Oh God.
Hey,
Okay.
Crystal is a janitor at that same facility. You are suing Crystal for getting your wife pregnant.
Crystal got my wife pregnant.
That's right. I have no
What
regrets.
do we think?
You have no regrets. Okay.
None.
Oh,
Zero.
Brand,
Yeah,
I'm on
it's on.
15. Crystal, you and Voice have to mute your mics. Voice, you are the attorney, so you can pop up and object if you want to.
yes, sir. We actually have evidence prior to this conversation. We also have a video as well that was documented.
We're not going to start out that way, okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Understood.
Let them get the opportunity to talk. Go ahead and start now, Brandon.
Okay, Daddy.
I came home and I found out that my wife cheated on me. And I don't know who it was, but I know it was in the cafeteria. And she really she went on and she came home in tears. And I'm emotional about it. But the thing is, I know there's video recordings and there is some audio, and I've heard it. I can't say who actually was the one that did it, but I know there is evidence of this.
You got 10 seconds.
And I'm distraught because I think I was supposed to have a kid with my wife, and now I don't know if it's mine.
All right. Okay. Well, you got your minute. You didn't bring your attorney in at all, which I think you probably should have. I think your points were meh. Just as an attorney or as a judge.
Yeah.
Sorry, as a judge, that wasn't a very strong argument. I'm just gonna say.
Okay.
You kind of fell into your own argument.
Yeah.
But that's just my opinion. We're not leaving it out to me though.
No, that's fine.
You have 1 minute. Starting now, my friend.
I'm gonna bring my attorney in.
Okay.
Yeah, real smart.
You got 1 minute. Go. He's not going to say anything, apparently, Crystal.
Objection.
Let him cook. Hold on. Let him cook. Let him cook.
You can't object to nothing, almost. Mr. Voice, are you in here? Are you going to defend your client?
He needs to unmute his mic. Give him a second.
All right. Well, he's 25 seconds in.
I mean, he's came in here and he's unprepared. I mean, we've seen what we need to see so far, but
I represent myself.
I'm here. Okay, here it goes. So here's the problem. Okay, now there's no proof it's true. She's been running around with everybody, the PE coach, etc. And not only the PE coach, but there's also allegations of her. Let's see here. I have it in my notes here. Let's see. That's going to be. Oh wow. The electrician. So we're going to need a DNA test.
DNA test?
Yeah.
Okay.
I rest my case there. Next.
May I speak for you, Brandon?
Are you allowing your attorney to speak for you right now?
Yes.
All right. You're bringing you on. Your minute starts now.
Okay. First of all, we're going to talk about the fact that you're saying that they need a DNA test when Crystal so clearly stated at the beginning of this that he has no regrets about anything that he has done. So he did admit to it. There is video and audio evidence which was not consented to start with. And she also said that, yes, he is the janitor, because I interviewed Alyssa, Brandon's wife, and said that he is the janitor, but she went to his house and it was filthy. So maybe if he was working from home, things would be a little bit better for him because he would have a cleaner house and Brandon wouldn't have his wife pregnant with another man's child.
1 second. Can we take a quick momentary pause? Judge, I believe my lawyer had to go use the bathroom.
Is that what happened? Or do
Yeah,
we
need to
get you a public defender?
We might need to get Cloud as my public defender, if that's all right.
I will allow the first person to make a request to come up as your.
I need Cloud. I'm requesting PD Cloud, if that's possible.
You're lucky. Well, hold on. Corey's been waiting.
No, I want Cloud. I don't want Corey. I fired Corey last week. I didn't like Corey. I want Cloud.
That's how the show should work.
No, I fired him as the PD.
Objection. He's just running the show as he pleases.
No.
Bringing Cora on, Crystal.
Oh, God. No, dude. No.
Do this the proper way here, okay? So here's what's going to happen is we are going to give a 1 minute. We are welcoming Cora. Thanks for tuning in. So I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that where you get a pick. I'm not saying that it won't happen, Crystal. But if this continues, the show happens to continue. If somebody drops out, you don't get a pick, the replacement.
Yeah, but that wasn't his fault. He had to go to the bathroom.
Well, did he tell you that?
Yes.
Okay, anyway. So here's what's going to happen. Crystal, we're going to give you guys 1 minute to argue. And we're going to do the vote. And then it'll either be hung jury or not.
All right, well, I'd like to bring my lawyer in.
Okay, Corey, you better. I hope you were listening to the conversation. You got a minute starting now.
Oh gosh, I don't know. So my what?
Objection. She's intoxicated.
All right, objection to Jerry's
I'm
objection.
fucking the janitor too. Okay, he's guilty. He fucks everybody.
Oh my god!
He
Shut
fucked me for this
up.
job, for this position.
Hey,
Hold on,
I
hold on.
want to fire my
you know what?
attorney,
I'm sorry.
please.
You know what?
I want
I'm
to make
gonna
a motion, please.
no
All right,
hard,
see, she
no
had
hard
to go to the
feelings,
bathroom
but
too. Can I get Cloud up here now?
yes, okay. No hard
Oh
feelings,
my.
Cora, but that was not helping him out at all.
Yeah, what the fuck? All right. And now I'm going to mute my mic,
So
and I'm
did
going to
I
allow
win?
my lawyer to come up. I'll allow my lawyer to come up.
Yeah, I say that was funny though. All right, so Cloud, he's bringing you up. You have 1 minute starting now.
Sure. Your Honor, I move for a mistrial because there's been clear pandering and there's been clear disillusion of the court. There's been bias by Crystal's own attorney. Additionally, Crystal never admitted to doing anything. He said he had no regrets. And there's no proof of paternity. Just because your wife is a hoe does not mean that Crystal has to pay.
Objection, slander.
Yep.
I appreciate that statement, sir, but in your previous case, you slandered me too. So,
Objection, not admissible in court.
That's definitely admissible. Future action, sir. Your Honor, can you hold this attorney in contempt and check his bar license? Again, I move for a mistrial or a mistrial because of bad representation by the attorney. There is no clear evidence that Crystal's the father of anything.
There's
So
video evidence.
Here's how this works: this is a
Video and audio.
Our court runs based off of the audience, so the audience gets to make the unanimous decision if you guys get to have a hung jury and do a retrial, or if they're ready for one of you to just boot it. So we're gonna put a poll, and we're gonna.
I want to consult my attorney.
You guys
You need to
can
consult
talk-
your wife because she puts out like a train.
Objection, slander.
You guys can talk all you want. You got people in the chat. Come on, let's get the votes in.
We had to look at the hard facts.
Objection,
What
because
was-
Cloud's. I've actually seen Cloud's wife, and she shops at Walmart with 2 different Crocs on.
Objection. He's leading the lawyer.
Let's go.
He's leading my lawyer, please.
You kind of got screwed with your attorneys there, Crystal.
Well, yeah, I know, and that wasn't fair.
Crystal, I tried to come up and defend you as much as I could.
You're good. You're good. Oh, okay, Cammy, I see you.
You got 15 seconds to go, guys. We got one hungry. We have.
Yeah, I see you, Cammy.
Come on, let's go, people. We need at least one more. Well, there's no more people to vote, is there?
No.
Everybody else is in the panel.
That's it. Dude,
Crystal,
this is
You
unfair.
gotta stop dipping your wick and everything. I swear.
Stop.
Do it.
Man, I
No.
love my wife though.
Cloud voted?
Cora said you're done for Crystal. Man, that was so rude. So rude.
Getting teamed up on.
Crystal, please hang out. We'll have you back on there.
I'm gonna request backup.
Please do. That's fine. All right, everybody. We need almost Jerry. I don't think you've left yet, have you?
No, I'm cooking right now.
You were just, dude. You're on fire.
Yeah,
Can't put
you
that
are.
one in red either.
Oh my god.
Brandon, you got lucky. You got lucky.
Yeah, no,
We got
I,
this,
yeah.
Cloud. No, Cloud, we got this. Come
Somebody
on.
else in the chat. There's several of you in here. Cora,
Wow.
how about you come up and be the defendant, and he actually gets to be your attorney, so he can treat you like you did him.
Oh, you want me to protect Cora?
I don't know. We might have to mix it up if she comes on. We need somebody to come
Dude,
on.
I want Cloud. Me and Cloud we're the dream team, but we had to get a good scenario. You know, I can't go like through 3 lawyers in the span of 5 minutes. That's just not.
Hey, is
I
there a way to move the move around the guests?
no, you can't like switch the.
Man, it'd be easier if I could do that.
I'm back, bitches.
I mean, we can figure it out though. I don't think anybody
Cora,
would be like
You were
not
the
willing to.
Okay, so here's,
Corey,
here's
just leave.
okay. Look,
I got you.
Brandon,
Yeah.
you and Crystal are now a team. Okay.
Okay.
Crystal,
Okay.
Crystal gets to be the plaintiff, and you get to be the attorney.
Okay.
And then Cora, you will be the defendant, and Almost will be your attorney.
Okay.
How's that sound?
Perfect.
This is gonna go
Mix
great.
it up a little bit. That way, there's a little bit more of a, I don't know, interesting conversation here. Okay, so we need a scenario. We need a scenario, everybody. There's 6 of us in here. Somebody can come up with something good. And yes, I see you I see you guys waiting. Please hang out. I'll get you back on.
Cora touched the drum set.
I don't want to do more than 4 people at a time though, because I think it'll just get too crazy.
So I'm the attorney this time, right?
You are the attorney for Crystal this time.
Crystal, yeah, no, I got it. Yep.
So the first minute, I will give Crystal the opportunity to talk. He can have you jump in for him if you want.
Okay.
The second round will be Cora. I don't know about the drum set. That's kind of, in my opinion, Cloud, that's stupid. I'm just gonna.
Dude,
I like stupid.
come on,
That's just dumb.
Step Brothers, bro.
I love Step Brothers. I'm not arguing Step Brothers by any means.
Like I just don't like stupid.
It's just no. You've seen my clips, Crystal. They're all stupid. I love stupid.
That's true.
So I'll tell you what. If I don't have another vote in about 10 seconds, we'll do some sort of a drum set thing. And 2. All right, drum sets it is. Okay.
Let's go.
Crystal. You're at a farmer's market, Crystal. Okay?
Okay.
And you're playing your bongos.
Okay.
Cora comes up and she smacks it real hard and tears it.
It's fucked up.
It's messed up. That's messed
I don't
up.
expect anything less from Cora, honestly.
So you are suing.
That's really rude.
Cammy, I did not see yours. You can drop them, then add them back. Wait, in there you want. I didn't see your scenario, no. I'll get you next time. Put in the next one. Okay, I think we're going to roll with that. Crystal, you got 1 minute starting now.
I'm gonna bring my lawyer in. Exhibit A.
Okay. Hold on, I'm trying to get him in there. There he is.
Yep. So there were bongos that came from Africa that were very important, and they are worth a lot. He went to Africa for helping out, and he was given them as a gift. And Cora came in and smacked him in front of everybody. We have witnesses showing that she came up and destroyed them. They are worth a lot. He was proud of what he did to obtain them.
You got 5 seconds. You good? So, Corey, you coming up, or is Almost going to represent you?
I have something I want to say real quick, and then I would like my lawyer to get on this case immediately.
Let's start your minute right now, and you just tell me when to put him on.
Well, I just think it's awful funny. He's so proud of this bongo set from Africa that he failed to mention of how proud he was that he had a sign placed outside. Please touch my bongos. He was asking everybody. He was asking everybody to touch his bongos, and I was just feeling
Objection. Plaintiff can't object.
Objection.
And with that being said, I want my lawyer to speak on my behalf.
Objection.
First of all,
This
my
is insane.
client was elated to see Crystal Palace because she was recently married, and the ring that she bought was, or the ring that was bought for her was from her husband from the Crystal Palace. And
Objection. Can we get the story straight?
it was such a sharply pointed crystal and so nice that when she hit the drum happened to tear. Because she bought the crystal from the greatest crystals you can buy, the Crystal Palace. And she was so happy to see you.
The thing is, it might have been sharp.
You can't object and say, you cannot say object.
Hold on.
You can't say object and then say the thing is.
Hold on.
Oh, sorry, that I'm learning. Sorry.
This isn't like a real courthouse, okay? It's my rules. Okay? Just remember that. My rules. Okay, so Brandon and Crystal, you're up. Who's going first for the rebuttal?
I'll go rebuttal.
You want Brandon to come up?
Yeah, it's probably best my lawyer just speaks for me because honestly, I've seen Cora and her fury before, and I mean Jerry's delusional. So
All right, hey Brandon, you got 1 minute on the clock starting now.
Very proud.
I'm glad that she got a brand new ring that had a sharp piece on it. But the thing is, regardless of the sign that was out there saying, please touch my bongos, it's touch. But she aggressively hit those bongos, and now they have to be replaced and refinished.
aggressively.
What?
Objection. I think the sign should be admissible because there was also reports of Crystal giving sexual references at the Whole Foods market.
This is unrelated. This is unrelated to the case.
Badgering.
No, because touch his bongos meant something else.
Objection leading
I
the
was thinking
witness.
that he was meaning that, which is why I got so upset because I was wearing the ring that I got that my husband just bought from him, and I'm like, how much more do you want from me?
She wanted him to touch his. He wanted her to touch his bongos, and he wrote that sign meaning something other than the drums.
And he knows that
Objection. Can I get a conjecture, please?
Yes.
Oh man, you guys are a lot better than I am at this.
It's all right, Brandon. Don't worry about it. Honestly,
I'm trying
he's
here.
guilty as charged, but don't worry. You know, anybody can see that Cora obviously was just in it for the money. And
My hand
honestly, she
basically
might
fell
be
through
even
your
sleeping.
weak-ass
Can we
bongos.
please get some order in the court? And please, she might even be sleeping with her lawyer, judge, as well. So, you know what?
Objection. I have been celibate for 8 years.
Objection.
All right, time is up, guys.
Yeah, I'm trying here, guys. I love it.
The whole
but
point is just to have fun. I don't. It's at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. But I appreciate everybody for coming up here. Poll's going up right now, everybody. You got 1 minute on the clock. Who's gonna win? Is it Brandon and Crystal, or is it Almost and
Which one were we? Oh wait,
you were the plaintiff.
I was supposed to represent you, Crystal.
Oh God. Oh God.
Yeah, right?
Okay.
You're not wrong.
Okay, Cloud. I see you, bud. I see you, buddy.
Come on, let's get some. We got
There you
3
go,
votes here.
folks.
Let's go. There's 9 of us in here. We need more votes.
Come on, guys. Vote, 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 vote.
With your weak ass bongos.
Vote, vote, shut up. Vote, vote,
All the way
vote,
across the
vote,
board. Come on.
vote, 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 vote,
20
twerk,
seconds.
twerk, twerk.
Yo. Oh.
Vote, vote. Oh, oh.
Kimmy.
Kimmy, Cloud. Oh,
no, wait. They're against you. Hold on.
I'm gonna request back up.
10 seconds.
I need a good freaking lawyer, dude. Honestly, I've been tossed around more than a salad. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I can be voted down. Trust me, I'm just trying to have fun like you guys are.
Brandon a break and get him on the panel for the
You and
jury.
Crystal are getting kicked off, and Almost has not lost a round yet, guys. Almost has not lost. Somebody's got to get
Please.
him on stage. Who's it gonna be? Cora, way to go!
Thanks.
Good job. Who's coming up here? Of course, it's Cloud and Crystal. Do we have any other votes? Or anybody else that wants to come in? I'm just going to take them. You know what? I'm just going to take them. We need people to get lined up here, okay? Get lined up in that request box. We can switch it up a little bit.
Are me and Cloud on the same team?
Yeah, let's go.
We're unstoppable.
Let's
We're gonna
get
become
it.
unstoppable. Watch this.
It's going to have to happen. I don't like that whole jumping squares. What I might do is each time I'll boot everybody and just bring back the winners. That way it just resets everything.
Yeah. And then they just stay at the
Put 'em
top or
to the
whatever.
top.
That's what we're gonna do this next time. Unless you want to do that now?
Whatever you feel.
No, let's just run it. We're gonna run it with top 2, bottom 2.
No, hold on a second. No, Cloud's mine. Cloud's with
You're
me.
so rude, Crystal.
Cora is obviously
Do you want me to argue with Crystal?
no. Listen, Cora touches too many bongos.
Touching the bongos wasn't the problem. It was your fucking weak ass bongos that my hand fell through it.
It was made out of natural Yeti skin.
Kimmy, you You made a suggestion, but I did not see it. What was your suggestion for a scenario? I'm scrolling, but I don't see it.
As long as I'm with my lawyer, Cloud, I paid him good money.
Hey, like I said, I will reset the pan. You know what? Here's what I'm going to do.
Thank you, Judge.
I will boot all of you off, and I'll bring you back. Almost.
Thank you,
You're
Judge.
such a big baby.
Thank you, Judge.
I'll request the bottom. Crystal soup.
I'll be the top of the bottom.
All right, hold on. Disconnect. I'll bring all you guys back up here. Hold on. I don't know why I disconnected Cloud here. Okay, so Crystal, you're up.
Okay.
Cloud, you're up. Cora, where's Cloud at? There he is. Cora, I'm bringing you back, and then Almost, I'm bringing you back.
Yeah, Cora's gonna need this.
So it's almost as the lawyer.
Oh God, this is a
Crystal,
cakewalk.
as much as I love you, I want to see Cora argue against you, man.
All right, yeah, she's gonna argue against me.
What's happening? So you're gonna be the plaintiff, and Cora's gonna be the defendant, and then
Perfect.
So we need a scenario. What you got, Crystal?
Wait. Let's ask Princess in the chat. What's the good scenario for us?
We need a good thing. Who's doing what role? Okay, Princess. So the top two are going to be your plaintiff and attorney. Cloud's the attorney. Cora is your defendant, and Almost is Cora's attorney.
So if you guys are just coming in, we're
Undefeated
looking for an
attorney.
enroll plaintiff versus defendant in the courtroom.
I have to say, for somebody who's not talking very much, Almost has been on the panel this whole show.
Yeah, he's about to get smoked.
No way.
Crystal,
Yeah.
Cloud's got it. I mean, Cloud's good, but Almost
Confident.
has been.
Watch when we speak the truth.
Look at my lawyer and look at yours. You're going down.
Yeah, look
Mine's got flavor. He's
Does he even
pulling
have a
out his
shirt
sleeve.
on?
No, he doesn't have a shirt. He doesn't need to have a shirt, okay?
Okay. Forget it.
Your Honor, I would like to have the animal or vermin removed from the court.
Let's get an off the wall scenario, people. What we got?
Guys, we need a scenario. We need a scenario. Master and Human, Princess. We need a Boston or Sonic. We need a scenario.
You're a Boston lawyer, because if you are, you should come up next.
We need a lawyer, guys, or a scenario.
Cammy came up with a pet rock, so I think we should ask Cammy.
Cammy's was good. That pet rock one was really funny. Workman's Comp.
Workman's Comp.
Okay, so let's if we were to do that, let's say that Cora was a Workman's Comp agency. Well, what happened? Like, what's the scenario? Not really much of a scenario.
We need the scenario, guys. Come on.
I mean, I can work with Workman's Comp. I've done it before.
So Cora's defending because Crystal got hurt. Is that what's happening?
Possibly, assuming we get any other suggestions. But yeah, I'm thinking we might have to go with that. Infringement and Cora of.
Let's do that one.
Let's do that one.
Let's do that one.
Okay, so here's the deal, Crystal. You know how TikTok works, so you gotta watch it. But
Yo, Dylan.
Cora.
Yeah.
So Cora runs, I don't know, the development agency that you purchased photos from. Is that what we're doing?
She does her only thing or whatever. We
Her
used to
only
do
thing?
Her OF.
Yeah.
So what would you be suing her for?
I'm suing her, or she could be whatever.
We're suing her because she sold pictures that were AI generated and were not her.
That's right. Yep, that's right. That's right. That's good. That's good. I like that
Let's put a
twist.
twist on it. Let's put a twist
That's a
on it.
good twist.
Okay, so Crystal,
Yeah.
you're actually a top fan of her OF.
No.
No. Hold on. And you started seeing AI generated images, and you were sending her a lot of
I
money.
mean-
Now you're pissed. You want your money back because
She is
you
beautiful.
realize she's fake.
You're a fake ass
Cora.
bitch.
What do you think?
Shut-
Hold on. Do we think we can do that?
Yeah, we got this.
Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, we could do that.
All right, Crystal.
Almost, Jerry,
are
you got
going
my
up
back,
first?
bro.
What was
Of
that,
course,
Jerry?
of course.
You guys got. I actually have a lot of faith in.
All right, let's ring the bell, Judge. Ring the bell.
All right, Crystal, you are up, and your minute's starting right now.
All right, thank you, Judge, for being here today. I'm going to bring in my lawyer.
Good evening. ladies and gentlemen. Just want to speak on behalf of Crystal. He has spent $32,000 a month on his OF account for Cora. Cora has been sending her illicit messages, photos, and she's been milking more and more money away from him, from his account, to feed his 46 kids he has. Because she keeps sending him AI generated images, and we can prove that they are AI generated because one image, her left one was bigger than her right one, and the right one was bigger than the left one. Your Honor, they do not sell multi-inflatable fun bags.
I know a girl, but whatever.
All right. Okay. All right. Hey, Cora, are you representing yourself first, or are we bringing in your attorney?
I honestly, I don't even want to like talk in Crystal's direction right now. I'm so disgusted. If I could have my lawyer be present.
Here's what we're gonna say: these photos were not AI generated. Some of these photos were photoshopped, and in the disclaimer that you use when you sign up for OnlyFans, this is stated. Now, what Crystal does not know is that what some of these things are photoshopped and mixed with are still all Cora. Everything is Cora, but it's from different age ranges. So some of these are from when she was 17. So he is in possession of illicit images of a minor. So it's
I put
all
my
Cora.
17-year-old titties on my 40-year-old booty, bitch.
She has
That's exactly
17-year-old
what happened.
tatas, and they're in Crystal's hands at this moment. He has images of 17-year-old tatas, and he thinks it's okay. And he signed up for this, and he clicked the checkbox without reading the rights.
Hold on. All right, who's coming up? Cora, you or your attorney? I mean, Crystal, are you coming up for Cloud?
Yeah, I'd like my attorney to speak. Thank you.
I understand what your concern is, but the fact that Cora is violating her OF contract alone means that any money that she's lost, she loses in perpetuity back to the client.
False statement.
No, that's actually under the user agreement with
Objection. I don't know what perpetuity means.
Oh, that's under the user agreement.
I
Yes.
explained the user
The
agreements.
D-
Objection. False
DMCA.
statement.
Hold on, Your Honor. I printed out. Hold on, Your Honor. They are overspeaking me. I have the 7,000-page agreement that she had signed. Is this your initial? Yep, that's your signature. Yep. Oh, look, it was a DocuSign, and it was documented to where you are, ma'am. You already agreed that you would not put illicit material on the website. You violated the contract, so all the money that my plaintiff has filed against you is his. You have lost it. You are in violation of the contract and all of the damages that you were going to cause to him because of you giving him illegal materials. We are going to countersue on that top of this, Your Honor. We want to stack the claim.
Thank you, and we rest our case.
That was actually I got Cloud. That was.
Thank you, Judge. Thank you, Judge.
Okay, Cora, are you coming up or almost?
I'm coming up.
All right, you got 1 minute starting now.
Okay, I would just like to say
Objection. She's emotionally unstable.
I'm gonna mute his mic.
Crystal, calm down.
Before this goes any further, I want to state, Judge, Your Honor, that out of those 43 kids, Mr. Cloud here failed to mention 20 of them are mine. So most of that money, like half of that money, is child support. And you know what? I don't even know. This doesn't even make sense because he's seen my body in real life. And I know that I don't understand. I can't even. I am so. Oh my gosh, this is so unfathomable that this is even happening right now. You owe me money for those kids, Crystal, and you know it.
Your Honor,
that's true.
I'm going to object.
Those kids
I'm
not
my
objecting.
lawyer.
They're not
I need my lawyer because
All
this
right.
is.
Your Honor, I'm going to object.
For you, Cora.
It's not cool.
This is circumstantial. She has no proof.
I am pregnant right now again.
Cloud,
And you can
listen,
have a-
Cloud, I would like to know what planet an OnlyFans agreement says that you cannot post illicit content. Okay,
Objection. We
know-
have Donald
That's a
Duck
violation
on
under
the
FTC contract. You're not
No,
allowed to
we
do
know
that.
what the site is.
You can be
used
arrested
for.
right now.
We know
You're
what
actually,
you
Your
were-
Honor, can you bring the
Objection.
bill
what
to
We
you
have
were
hell?
Donald
getting
Duck
into.
up on the stand. Who let Donald Duck in here?
The time is up. You guys can keep arguing, but the poll's going up either way. So,
Your Honor, can we please have the bailiff come in and arrest her? Can we please have the bailiff come in and arrest her?
Top two were
Arrest
plaintiff.
yourself,
Top two were plaintiff.
pompous
Top
lawyer.
two were plaintiff. Plaintiff.
That's
Plaintiff.
right.
Plaintiff.
It's not my fault. Your lawyer doesn't know how to come to work with a suit on.
Objection.
That's right.
Cloud is trying to
My
get
lawyer
It
comes
needs
you.
to
to
come
work with
to a
his shirt off.
conclusion as well. Guys, that was ruled in the plaintiff, guys.
get some views. Come on.
The top two were plaintiff. Top two were plaintiff. Cloud and Crystal.
A is the top two. B is the bottom two. C, hung jury means that they do get one more minute. Come on. You got 3 votes in. Need more votes. 5 votes.
Let the result.
All right. We should get more people to vote. Hung jury is in the lead. We got 15 seconds to go, people. Come on.
Bless you.
10 seconds. You guys, this might be a hung jury. You might get 1 more minute each. Damn. Good. That's how good you guys are doing. We want to hear more. All right, cool. So, Crystal,
Thank you,
either
Princess.
Cloud's going up.
Your Honor, I'd like to bring in my lawyer.
Thank you for the follow. All right, Cloud, you have 1 minute starting now. Go ahead.
Crystal, I
Tony,
appreciate
please.
your confidence. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Now, as we had discussed in our attorney-client privileges, Crystal, you have never ever met Cora. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Yeah, you've only met her over the internet.
Yes, that's correct. Over the internet.
Okay. So, Your Honor, I would like to hold. I would like to hold Miss Cora in contempt of court and have her excused from the court for defamation. On top of that, I would like to have the bailiff escort her out of court and hold her and have her brought to the police station for eliciting her body online.
Objection. Way too kinky.
Your Honor, that is not a legal objection. Can you please hold his lawyer in contempt as well too, and have him removed from court for disruption?
Good luck.
You'll never take us alive.
All right. Okay. All right. That was okay. We're good. We're good. We're gonna swap this out here. Cora, is it you or almost?
I would like to have my almost speak.
But almost.
He's almost an attorney.
He's almost an attorney.
Now, Cora has gave me documentation that indeed, out of her 46 children, 20 of them are crystals, and at some point, idiocracy.
Objection.
No, you cannot object. At some point, idiocracy is idiocracy. The person who took these photos was actually Crystal, and then managed to try to buy
He just
them
said
back.
46, Your Honor. She has 43 kids.
He tried
Your
to buy
Your
the
Honor,
photos.
objection.
He tried to buy the photos that he
How
took.
can Crystal take a picture of himself with a camera when he's using it? That just use common sense here.
No. He took the pictures of Cora, and then he tried to buy back the pictures because she purchased the digital camera at Best Buy, and it was hers. And
She
he was
bought it at
very
Circuit City.
regretful that Bluetooth was not around at this time, so he couldn't just Bluetooth himself the images, okay? And he had to send them back to himself, and the only way to do that was to pay for it. And now he's mad that he's $32,000 down when he could be using that money.
All right. Okay.
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay. Poll's going up.
Yo, Tony, we're top two are plaintiff. Top two are plaintiff, guys.
Defend it.
Top
No,
two are
no
plaintiff.
one wants to
Top two are
defend
plaintiff.
somebody who's clearly violating the law.
Tony, go.
We're an almost.
Plaintiff.
Let's see what we got.
That's right, Brandon. Good. Look it out, brother.
I can't even see the votes.
Brandon, on the case of
On the poll, you should be able to see active votes, right?
No, we can't.
You can't.
You can if you vote.
We have 5 votes in.
Yeah, but you can't vote for yourself, Cora.
Oopsies.
All right, we'll just pull an oopsies too. Hey, yo, Cloud, pull an oopsies.
Oopsies.
Almost pulling
We got
oopsies.
15 seconds to go, people.
We're all pulling oopsies over here. Yo, Bubs, chubby cheeks, bubbies.
Oh, we got 9 votes in.
Go for the plaintiff. Go for the plaintiff, guys.
Yeah, go for the plaintiff. You don't want a criminal to win.
Yeah, you don't.
Y'all, the only thing criminal that would happen is if y'all won. That's the only thing that's criminal.
Your Honor, they both voted for themselves. Your Honor,
So
this is
can you guys.
Your Honor, could we get a
What
hung
kind of
jury? This is
narcissistic
ridiculous.
bullcrap is this?
This is
I'm
ridiculous.
putting it on red. Decided, and Crystal and Cloud, you have lost this round.
I don't even understand how criminals could win. This is bullshit.
Yeah, Judge, what kind of courtroom are you running over here?
I asked you to hold them in contempt, and you didn't, Your Honor.
Yeah.
I would like to have you
You know
disbarred.
what?
Now we're coming from the judge.
How many kids
Crazy
does
people.
she even have?
Do what?
How many kids does she even have?
Your lawyer said you have 43, so what's it matter?
No, and your lawyer said you had 46.
All right, you guys know how it works. Let's get two more in the panel here. We have people waiting to come in. Let's see. Crystal, of course, wants to come back. Bung Destroyer. I don't even know who the hell that is. Bung, how you doing?
Hey, how's it going, dude? How's everything going today? I really like this. Yeah, I really like this whole show here. This is great.
Good.
Very therapeutic. My chicken and rice. What?
You got the idea for it right then. Yeah?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you are going to be the defendant this round against Cora and Almost.
Look, I'm just gonna tell you straight up, dude. This is my alt account. This is Ben.
Oh, hey, Ben.
What's up, Ben?
Okay, so Crystal, you and Ben are now a team.
Oh, no
That's
shit.
Ben?
Yeah. What's
Ben!
up, dude?
Dude! All right, yo, Ben, let's go, dude. All right.
I was
We're
gonna
run
come
it.
in here and do a shtick, but fuck it, dude. This is more interesting.
Dude,
Let's go, bro.
I just
All right.
did it, dude. Okay, so here's the deal. We need a scenario in the next minute from the
Oh,
audience.
fuck yeah.
Come on. So
That doesn't matter, dude. Give us anything you got, dude. If I can't win it with Cloud, I'm gonna win it with Ben, dude.
how do I do things, Cloud? I don't know how to do it.
I don't know if I'm ready for this though. Hold on. Let's see. Hold on. All right. Get my head.
You got this. You got this. Bring out the pigs. Bring out the pigs.
No, I got the bad pigs, dude.
Hey, I'm gonna bring you back up. I'm gonna try and get you in the next box. Hold on.
But you have to drop everybody above him too.
No, because if I hit invite on a specific box and select him, would it work that way?
Oh, maybe.
You know what I'm saying? Hold on, I'll bring you right back.
Look at Cloud's suggestion.
I've seen that. That's crazy.
Let's see if this works. He's gonna come back up top. Yes, boom! I figured it out.
Nice. There we go. Cora, don't lie. You
Here we
know
are.
you did have that diarrhea.
You ruined my $18,000 wedding dress.
Yeah, you know
Smell it
what?
from here.
Wow,
He
I
had
don't
it
like
was
that,
Taco
Cloud.
Bell ingredients.
Okay,
Way
come on.
too much fire sauce.
Diablo sauce.
Yeah.
All right, people. What do we got? Nothing. I really don't like the explosive diarrhea. Yes,
No,
I can assure you, Crystal,
Yeah, I did not
you
see
don't want
you.
that one to go through because I already got my defense. All right.
Yeah. Guess what? It already went through into the toilet.
Cammy, throw it back up here. I didn't get it. What do you got?
Hey, Cammy, if it doesn't go through, message it to me on Discord, and I'll tell him.
A vintage Ninja Turtle collection stolen? That's pretty funny. Cammy,
Hypnotist being
what?
sued.
Okay, so it's
for making.
Wow, why did you do this, Grandpa? Think. Please. God, why are you doing it this way?
Because it's filtering out the other way. That's why.
This toaster?
Is there a delay on me?
No, you're fine.
All right, is Cora the grandpa?
I am not a grandpa.
Cora, in this scenario, Cora's okay?
It sounded like it.
Yes.
The clown gang there.
You know what? I'm gonna end up having to mute Ben. I'm sure at some point because not
No,
like.
dude, Ben's fine, dude. No, he's fine.
I'm totally in
Leave
control
Ben
right
alone.
now. I'm so in control. I'm very in control.
You're good.
You know that "Leave Britney alone" meme? Leave Ben alone.
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna make it, dude. Fuck it.
I got you,
Dude, I'm so in control right now, dude. I'm telling you, like I've got the straps to come off of my shirt that expose my nipples, and I'm rubbing them right now. So it's fine, dude.
Okay. Cora.
Wait, where did my chat? Oh, there it is. All right.
Okay, Cora,
What are we
so
doing?
you let's see. Okay, you went
Who's
to
the
this, which is Crystal. Okay. and he was supposed to help you with some stress in your life, but then when you get home, you realize that your grandpa, who you take care of, started acting weird, and you're blaming crystal hypnotism on your grandpa getting weird.
Okay, so I'm blaming my hypnotism that Crystal performed on me for my grandfather.
Yes, and then you came home after going to see Crystal, and instead of something working for you, it actually made things really weird with your grandpa.
Your Honor, I'd just like to say this thing between her and her grandfather has been going on for a long time.
Okay, all right. First off, you guys.
There's a lot of bad shit we could say. I mean,
just watch your words. You guys can say
let's
whatever
go,
you
Ben.
want.
We got this.
oh God. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm rubbing them hard right now.
I'll put you on the stage. I'm gonna mute.
One moment, sir. One moment, JG. Can you explain one more time exactly what's going on?
Yes. Okay. So, Cora went to see a hypnotist, Crystal, and he was supposed to help her with some of her stressful whatever. And after the session, she came home to her grandpa, who she takes care of, and he's now acting weird. Now, Cora can go wherever she wants with that. I don't care. But she's blaming Crystal for her grandpa acting weird.
That's crazy.
Does it make sense?
I mean,
I'm getting a lot of bad ideas, but yeah.
You guys just got to bring your A games. That's all.
All right. Okay. Well, has her time started?
No, I haven't started it yet. But
all right. Well, can you start it?
Almost, you got it. You got the idea.
Yep.
All right. You just play off whatever Cora starts saying. Cora, you're ready whenever you want to go.
Okay. Good evening, gentlemen. Good evening, Your Honor. Thank you for allowing me to take the stand to rightfully defend what has happened. I've been robbed of my $5,000. I was supposed to be less stressed out after this kook advertises his groovy hypnotism that takes away all stress and all anxiety, just to come home and find my grandfather clucking like a chicken, running around with just his underwear on and his tidy whities, clucking like a chicken. That has added so much stress to my life. He did not do this before, and he just
objection, Your Honor. She seems to enjoy this.
And saying hypnotism.
You got 10 seconds.
But with that being said, I would like to get my lawyer up here so he can speak these legal terms, because I'm unsure of those.
He only has like 3 seconds right now.
I will continue upon the next minute after they say their due diligence.
Yeah, honestly.
Who's going up? Are we getting Ben up, or are we getting you up?
Well,
Your Honor, that was just fucking horrible. Hold on.
Please put that up there.
Objection.
Please put that. He's ready. He's ready.
Objection.
He's ready.
You are Crystal's attorney. You got 1 minute starting now.
And please mute them, Your Honor, the other party.
Yes, please. Look, this woman, she's obviously out of her mind. She obviously spent her money on something that she didn't know she was spending. Like, I don't understand why she thinks that was something to do. It was not something to do. I'm sorry, man. Fuck, I'm fucking this whole thing up. God damn it. I told you I wasn't ready for this. I'm a terrible fucking lawyer.
Breathe. It's okay. I know. It's okay.
Damn it.
I know.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, that diatribe was not something I wanted to hear, and it was diarrhea on everybody's ears. Okay, I don't think this woman knows what she's doing, and I'm sorry that her grandfather had some weird thing that happened to him because she spent all this money on some hypnotist. But dude, maybe that's the therapy.
Your Honor. Honestly, the Cora is delusional. She just seems to enjoy her grandfather clucking around like Chester.
We're gonna give her attorney a minute to speak for her. Okay.
Yeah. Please.
Okay.
Do it.
So,
sorry, fucked up.
God damn it.
Your Honor, good judge, great judge in my opinion, and I think you'll see in our favor here. She confided in Crystal.
Never seen a better looking judge.
She confided in Crystal about her grandfather's PTSD, and Crystal took advantage of this. And what he did while she was being hypnotized by Crystal is Crystal made some text messages and had a gang of hoodlums go and set off many, many, many fireworks outside of his window. So when she got home, he was completely distraught. The thoughts of Nam were running rampant through his
Objection,
brain.
Your Honor. Those were legally obtained.
No 600 plus pounds of explosives can be legally obtained. They were clearly black market explosives. Some of them actual C4.
What does this have to do with the case? This is badgering.
Badgering.
5 seconds.
You make me laugh. Badgering. They made her grandfather so distraught and really ignited his PTSD.
Your Honor, I'd like to come to the stand now. I'm ready.
So you're not going to let Ben speak for you? Is that what's happening?
No, you know what, Your Honor? I just took a Cool Mint Tic Tac, and I'm feeling really good. So, honestly, Your Honor, what we have here is a simple case of paranoia and delusion. Her grandfather was paranoid because of the fireworks. He was being brought back to Nam. And honestly, Your Honor, can I please get some order in the courtroom, Your Honor? Order in the courtroom, Your Honor. Thank you. By the way, Your Honor, I haven't seen a better looking judge since a while. So yeah, kudos to you. You've been working out.
He talks
anyways
for a living.
He's buying it. He's buying it.
Yeah, thank you. Go ahead, Ben. You got something to say? Let me bring my lawyer up here. Hold on, Your Honor.
No, I'm a shitty lawyer right now. I think you were onto something. Please.
All right. Honestly,
it's my first
what
day.
we have is a simple case of delusion and paranoia. The grandfather was paranoid. She is delusional. She's making up these things. You should see her journal that she puts on her OF page. She publicly describes that she has gone through schizophrenia and has seen different things.
Where the audience gets the opportunity to make the decision if him being on OnlyFans is even valid.
Objection.
I have an objection
It's
because
slander.
he never
It's
had
slander,
medical
and he's
care.
also being represented by somebody named Bung Destroyer.
Okay. Listen. Do not.
My medical documents were never subpoenaed
Do you have
to
a
this
problem
court.
with my God-given
You
name?
disclosed.
What is
You just
wrong with you?
violated HIPAA.
That is
That's
my
his government
God-given
name.
Yeah.
That's his government.
Look it up, dude.
This is ridiculous.
If I would look it up, but if I Googled that, I have a feeling I'd see some things I don't want to see.
Yeah, I know. You had to sift through the diarrhea.
You would see
if you wanna
my
fucking see-
picture of what you'd see.
The plaintiff was the bottom two, and the defendant was the top.
Which one were we, bro? Were we the plaintiff?
I think we were.
You guys are the defendant.
Oh, we're the defendants. All right, guys, everybody vote defendant. Everybody vote defendant. Everybody vote defendant.
Crystal, you
Go
did the
oopsies,
jury.
Cora. Oopsies on plaintiff, Cora.
No more oopsies.
Oopsies.
Yeah, let's go.
No, she can't do that, Your Honor. That's not fair.
Oopsies in the courtroom.
Actually, hers won't count.
All right, thank you, Judge.
I count.
If you're in the panel, it
Very
doesn't.
good.
Damn.
Run
She
them
didn't,
numbers
no,
up now,
Judge,
Judge.
because look at their votes. Jerry and Cora both voted for themselves.
I feel like realistically, this is probably even across the board.
No, it's not, Judge.
I'm gonna give you you guys each voted.
I voted for hung jury.
You're right. You did actually.
So yeah,
but he
That
did
makes you
vote.
such an honorable man.
Judge,
Crystal.
please make the right call here.
No, he's not. He's not wrong. It's true. He did.
I
hung
rest my
jury.
case.
When she
I rest
spent the
my
money, she didn't know she was going to be taking home dementia to her grandfather. Okay,
So you
you gotta
obviously
understand this.
admit.
At the end of the day,
Thank you, Judge. We rest our case.
It's
We
the
rest
cost
our
of
case.
was
business.
Nixon.
You ever heard the cost of business?
Hey, hold on. Hello, everybody. Please. Cora and Almost, you did a wonderful job. However, you cannot vote for yourself. So we are
See you
going to vote
later.
in favor.
Bye-bye.
All right. Well, I just
Bye-bye.
want everybody to know. I just want everybody to know before I get dropped. Watergate was Nixon.
Was it? Holy shit!
Yeah, dude.
Holy shit. That's real.
All right, you guys,
All right, let's go. Bring on the next two. All right, yo, Bug Destroyer, get it together over here.
All right, man. Like, trust me. I got it.
I
I'm
do
working with this
trust you.
dude.
It's just...
No. I mean, yeah.
Nah, dude,
That wasn't my greatest moment, but I got it. I got it.
You
No,
don't
I got
say. You don't say, bro.
It happens, man. What do you want?
It does happen.
Cloud,
Oh,
how's it
shit.
going? Welcome back.
What's up?
Hopefully you're enjoying
Guys, somebody request up.
Well, let's get one more person in here.
Cammy should request up.
Princess or Cammy, come on.
Is Cammy in
Cora.
Yeah.
Come on, let's get a female in the stand for Bung Destroyer.
Yeah. You know what I'm about, man. You know what the fuck I'm about, man.
All right, Cora's coming back.
And it's definitely not holding hands. It's definitely not holding hands. Giving roses.
That's good. That's good. All right, hey guys. So I think this might be the last round. I've been doing.
What?
I've been on.
This is pretty fun.
This is so much fun.
I appreciate it. I like it. I actually don't want to stop. I might wait one more time. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. All right. So we need a good scenario for Crystal the plaintiff to sue Cloud.
Me? Okay.
Yes.
Crystal, you're coming after me?
His bow tie was too straight.
His bow tie was too straight, and you offended Crystal.
Don't come after the tux.
I got nothing.
Everybody's like in the chat, so come on. He fed his bearded dragon the wrong bugs.
He sold you the wrong size dildo.
Oh, that's funny. I don't want to do sex stuff because it'll get you restricted on here.
But it's so fun.
Death.
Dude,
I don't know.
The bearded dragon can be funny. Let's get a few more suggestions in here, though. I like that. We might do it.
I'm looking up shit.
So, Crystal's bearded dragon. I fed him the wrong bugs. Okay.
Yep. But I don't know. Let's get another suggestion here. There's 11 people.
Guys, we got 12 people in the comments. Can somebody put a suggestion into the chat?
Give us a couple options. Give us a few options here. Crystal was his waiter. But Crystal's the one suing, so I guess he could. I guess a waiter could sue somebody, huh? Oh, you know what, Crystal? Let's do this.
What's up, bro?
You are a server at a restaurant.
Okay.
And Cloud is your customer, or your table, and they sat there for 3 hours.
Oh, not again.
All he had was like 2 cocktails, but he sat there for like 3 hours. Yeah. And he just wasted your whole shift. You could have made more money. And you're pissed. Yep. So you're suing Cloud for the time wasted and money that you potentially could have made.
This makes sense.
How about also? Here's one that I saw. It actually would be pretty funny. What about we kidnapped Cora and we're suing her. We're suing her after the kidnapping for mental stress on us because it was such a event on us, and we're suing her.
Well, hold on. No matter what, I want Cora to be the attorney this time.
Yeah. I mean, that seems like a thing you'd actually do.
Yeah, I do think that's. I think it's hilarious, but I don't want to do that with this. Okay. That is, hey, I'm gonna start. Hey, Crystal, are you starting it out this time or no?
All right, but wait, what's the scenario, brother? Am I the waiter? He only drank 2 cocktails?
Yeah, he only drank 2 cocktails.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Put me in.
Wait. Can you say it one more time? Okay. Fuck.
All right. I haven't started the time yet. Okay, Crystal is suing Cloud because Crystal is a server and Cloud sat at one of his tables for 3 hours and only had 2 drinks.
Oh, okay. All right. What a bitch. All right.
Your Honor, I'd like to, and on that note, I'd like to bring in my lawyer. I'd like to bring in my lawyer.
I won't tolerate name calling to my client.
I'd like to bring in my
client
lawyer.
Is not a bitch.
Can I please get some order in the court? And I'd like to bring in my lawyer as well, Your Honor. Thank you.
He's on mute, his mic.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. I would like to say, what kind of inhumane person shows up to a restaurant, sits there for 3 hours soliciting, not even giving this waiter his due, only buying 2 drinks over the course of 3 hours. We don't even know if it is that. I think it was like 3 hours.
I object. My client
that?
is a patron.
Thank you, Your Honor. Yeah, I mean, look, this is the grimiest kind of person that you could ever meet. It's the person who's there, probably on their phone, probably on their tablet, You know, just scrolling through, thinking they could just take up the space when there's a Starbucks down the corner. All he had to do was go to the Starbucks and kick up his feet. He didn't have to do it at the restaurant where these people need to make a living wage off their tips. And now I want you to realize that man can never get his 3 hours and 25 minutes back.
That's right.
He cannot get that time back, Your Honor.
Right.
I rest my case.
We rest our case. Thank you.
Cloud,
Thank
are
you,
you
Your Honor.
representing yourself at the moment, or are we bringing your attorney up?
I would like to explain my story, and then I'll have my attorney argue the second part.
Sounds good.
Yes, Your Honor, I do appreciate your time. Lovely courtroom. I hope my donations this year helped out quite a bit. What they're failing to mention is I did have 2 drinks, but I had King Louis cognac at $38,000
Objection!
a cocktail. I did ask the waiter for his phone number so I could Zelle his tip to him so I could circumvent the taxes he would get. But he foolishly does not have a cell phone because he works at Applebee's. That is not my fault, Your Honor.
Your Honor, they're plagiarizing, Your Honor.
Hold on, no, let them speak.
And yes, my pinky was out. And no, I will never go to a Starbucks to drink. I will not drink that swill.
Okay. All right. You got anything? You want your attorney in for 5 seconds?
No, we're going to wait.
Okay. Wait for the rebuttal. Sounds
yes.
Good. All right. Hey, I see people in the.
I'd like to get up there, Your Honor. I'm going to speak, and then I'll let my attorney cover the second half. You know, this may be a lot to bite off, but the only thing that Cloud was biting off that day, while wasting my 3.5 hours, which I get paid $3,000 an hour, was the olive on his cocktail. Right, the man could have easily have got a cup of water and some chips and salsa and been on his merry way. But no, he wanted to effing sit at the bar and waste my damn time. I'm not too happy about that. I'm actually pissed. And you know what, Honor, can I get some? Thank you, Your Honor. Honestly, what we have here is a case of lost and garnished wages that we need to be reimbursed back. He is now going to be owing us, Your Honor. We are suing him for a total amount of $6,000 USD. And please, Your Honor, let's also run a credit check on him as well, because when I did try to swipe his card for those 2 cocktails, it did come back declined, which he doesn't have any money.
Cloud, what are we thinking here? You or your attorney?
I would also like to note that when Cloud got his mother or father's credit card to pay for that service, he only tipped 6%. You know, sir, maybe you should be drinking the swill.
Your Honor, I would like an extended rebuttal for us because they felt it was time to overtalk that. We did send you quite a charitable contribution this year.
Go ahead.
Your Honor, I do respect what they were to say, and I hired this lovely, beautiful attorney. I pay her $1 million on retainer every month.
Yeah, right.
I'll let her speak.
So my client, that was all speculation. They can't just sit here, Your Honor, and accuse him of wanting to waste their time as if he is some victim. He is a worker, a blue-collared worker. My client, who is a patron of this establishment, was actually at the ribbon cutting ceremony. Little does this little punk know that, you know, he has invested time and money, and he deserves, if he wants to sit there and enjoy a cocktail, Your Honor, he deserves every minute of every moment because of all the hard work he has put into this establishment, and this is absurd. He's getting paid.
This is preponderance of evidence. This is going absolutely nowhere.
Sir,
This has come down to name calling. This has come down to name calling and clout. And
they have a few extra seconds because you guys had your extra seconds.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Your Honor, what it boils down to, he's mad that he doesn't have a degree and he only gets paid $2.13 an hour, and he just needs to go back to school.
It's not about anger, Your Honor. I did try and tip him. He just does not have a cell phone. Crystal, would you like me to buy you a cell phone so I can tip you?
All right.
So now you're willing to throw in some money. Oh, okay.
Please, leading the witness, leading the. Oh.
Let's see who won, guys. Come on, bring it on.
Come on, the bunghole destroyers, guys.
No, you guys lost.
Oh, guys, we're the bunghole
Hey,
destroyers. Come on, guys, vote for us.
We are.
I appreciate you guys in the jury. You are all beautiful. You can come
For
to
my
the Christmas
client,
party.
please vote for my client.
Honestly, Judge, have you been working out? You looking really good tonight. What's going on over there?
Can't vote,
Are those dimples natural in your smile? Wow, that's a good smile. All right,
One vote. Come on.
Flattery will get us everywhere. Go
that's
on.
right. That's right. Oh, look at that member of the jury over there. What a cutie. Is that Cammy Bell? Hold on.
This is ridiculous.
She's gone.
This is preposterous, Your Honor.
Oh man, that's 3 votes and all voting for the defender right now.
Acting like the dirty whore you are.
Blood banana.
10 seconds. 10 seconds.
You have the smell of a loser. I can smell you from here.
Why do you smell yourself?
I can smell your
The
mouth.
only thing
Your
you're
mouth
smelling is
hole.
your upper lip, bub.
Hey, the
I
defender.
smelled that hole.
Won.
So we won.
The poll vote for the defender.
Indubitably.
Yeah, honestly, this is.
Oh, this is not right.
I'll
It's not
send you.
how I feel.
Not right.
Crystal, I will send you a nice bottle of Smirnoff Ice.
Yeah.
Look, how about we just settle out of court for $22.50? Just give some fucking pocket change, please.
All right, hey, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna boot you guys out if you lost. You can come back up if nobody else wants to. We're gonna do one more round and we're gonna call it a night.
All right.
Thank you guys for coming on. That was a lot of fun. Okay.
Good job, Cora.
Cloud and Cora.
Yeah,
way
you
to go.
too.
Way to go. All right, well, let's see who we got. We got Almost Jerry in here. Does anybody else want to pop up that is not Crystal?
Almost is my nemesis.
I want to give the opportunity for somebody else to jump
This
on.
is my nemesis. Let's do a battle
I'll give the opportunity. If nobody else wants to, Crystal, you will come back. We're gonna give it like 5 seconds. If
I
nobody
want
wants,
Cammy to come up here and argue.
who's that?
Cammy should come up here
I
and
don't know
argue.
if she's still in here right now. I don't even see her in the.
That's a
We got
shame.
a lot of new faces in here, though. I'm glad that I got some new crowd in here. Thank you. All right, hey Crystal, you need to come back up. Okay, you're welcome.
Let's go.
Honestly, I'd like to do a contempt of court because the judge is racist. He took a long time bringing me up here.
The best part about this is
That is not contempt, sir.
I'm not an actual judge, you know.
Well, what are you, sir?
It's ginger court.
You're
Leave
on
him
my
alone.
show. That's where you are right now.
Oh man, this is objection.
You can see that this judge has no soul.
Right now, that's
Yeah.
you guys, so thank you so much.
You're right.
I love it. So we're gonna do one more round. We're gonna call it a night because it's already 3 a.m. here. So I don't need to look at that.
Same here.
So, hey, we got 1 minute on the clock. Come on, crowd. Let's get a scenario. Let's get a scenario. Okay, Almost Jerry, you're the plaintiff. Crystal's your attorney. Cloud, you're the well. Hold on. Were you the defendant last time or the
I
attorney?
was the defendant last time.
All right, so you will be the attorney for Cora.
As plaintiffs.
She'll be the defendant
Oh, I'll be the attorney this time
for Cora.
for Cora.
Yep,
And we're defending.
Yep, that's correct. So almost will be suing Cora, and you're going to be her attorney. We need a good scenario. Yeah, we're in Ginger Court, boys. Soulless. That's right. That could be said better. Soulless judge. Come on, people. Let's get some. We got 11 people in here.
Trying to sue us for our soul.
Why is everybody wanting to come on here now that I'm wrapping up? Like that's. I mean,
Because you're starting to, it's getting popular.
it's good. It's good.
It's
Mondays,
like-
Wednesdays, and Friday nights, everybody. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 10 p.m. CST. We'll be doing the show. Let's get a scenario, guys. I'm gonna give it about 10 more seconds. We're gonna make something up. I like
Let's do
defamation. What's the defamation on?
defamation.
Who's? Hey, not my fault. I just found this on my foot. Hell yeah! We appreciate you for being
All
here.
right, Aiden, welcome in.
Welcome in.
Basically, all you need to know is Cora and Cloud are eloped, and they're going against
No,
us. So
okay, Aiden. So Almost and Crystal are the plaintiffs, and Cora and Cloud are the defendants.
We already did the cam model thing.
Almost is suing for emotional distress. He fell in love with a cam model.
yeah, we already done that
We
one.
already did something similar to that, Princess. I
Yeah,
mean,
it was found in the
That would be a good cam model.
Me too.
I could probably do it. I could just do some house chores with no shirt on. Be
I got
great.
really nice feet tattoos if you guys want to buy some pictures of my feet.
Oh, I got
Okay,
them too.
Almost. I don't know. What do you guys got? What do you guys got? Something creative. Something like off the wall for the last one. The beard is my model. Is the model? Thank you.
That's right, TJ. You tell him.
Almost is suing Cora for misspelling a tattoo on his body. That's funny. That's pretty funny.
Let's have it say no regrets, but it's misspelled. No regrets.
No regrets.
No regrets.
Okay, so almost you got a tattoo. Let's do something a little bit more personal, though. You got a tattoo of your childhood dog's footprint on your shoulder, and by Cora. And after it's
That's a
done,
mistake.
you're really well, and you went and looked at it, and it looks nothing like a dog's paw at all.
Okay, leave it at that.
Cool. And you guys can go wherever you want with it.
Okay, may I speak for myself, Judge, because I'm upset.
Yeah, you got the stage starting now.
So I had a dog named Nico, and he died, and we had his paw print when he was alive, and I had it on a piece of paper, and I went to go get it tattooed. If I was to get a tattoo that was still a paw print but wasn't the exact print, I can understand. You can't just translate an exact print. But on my back, there is a tattoo of what I'm going to call an 11-inch penis. And I don't know how this cock and set of droopy hanging balls has wound up on my back, but there is no way that with the stencil that I gave her, I should have a man's primary organ tattooed on my back. And quite frankly, it's embarrassing.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen. Amen.
You got 5 seconds.
Amen. Sure. This is not a court, sir. This is not a church.
Or are you coming up or it's loud?
I would like to say something, Your Honor.
Yes.
You got the stage. You always walk out. Go ahead.
So the thing about it is the plaintiff here is trying to convey the message that the dog was alive when the paw print was made, but that is untrue. The dog that paw print looked so shriveled up. It looked like it'd been dead for a couple months. Honestly, if I'm going to be real here.
Oh.
And honestly, he brought a print of his face and his ears, and that, sir, Your Honor, it is not his paw print. His face is in his ears, and he's just been deceased for a couple months, so he didn't really give me much to work with. With that being said, I'd like to hear my lawyer speak because
absolutely. I would like to cross interrogate the plaintiff.
Yeah, please go right ahead.
Yes, almost. You said you brought in a paw print, and my tattoo artist said that you brought in other images. What would you attest to with that being?
I just brought in a paw print that was taken when my dog Nico was about 6 or 7 years old.
Were you,
Jerry? I'll answer the next question for you.
No. Thank you, Crystal. I appreciate that. Were you or were you not 785 pounds the time you got the tattoo?
Excuse me, Your Honor. That's an objection. He's leading the witness. He has no physical evidence. Can I speak on the behalf of my client, please, Your Honor?
It's a client to allow it.
Jerry, can I get up here?
You got 1 minute starting now.
All right. Honestly, listen. What we have here is a simple case of Tourette's. Tourette's here now being the subject of Cora. Okay, she obviously couldn't draw the image that my client had brought in of his dog's paw print, right? She drew an 11-inch cock and balls, and I honestly, for one, we are oppressed.
Your Honor,
Your Honor, we are oppressed by that. Jerry, would you like to say something, Jerry?
I also found this artist on Christian Mingle because I was looking for an artist on Christian Mingle. Come to find out, her TikTok account has 666 in her name. There is nothing Christian about this woman.
That's
Knew what
right.
he was doing.
Your
Right,
Honor, I
Your
would
Honor.
like to rebut.
No, Your Honor, we still
You
have
get
7
rebuttal in
seconds
just a
left.
second.
We still have 7 seconds left. We're gonna use those full 7 seconds. Thank you. And your butt isn't big enough to
I
rebut.
object.
Thank
There's
you.
a
I rest our
separation of
case.
church and state.
Hold on.
There's some shit.
You guys get the stage. Who's going up? Corey or
Your Honor, I'd like to go on and have yeah.
Hold on. Did
Speak
the
later.
client allow it, Your Honor?
yes, Corey?
Would you like me to do this for you, Cora? I'm going to bring you on in just a second.
Yes, I need my lawyer.
Yeah, I would like
This
to
is
finish my line of
crazy.
questions I had.
Unreal.
He
Sure.
asked for abstract art, Your Honor.
Well, I'm going to get into this. You were 785 pounds, and we have documented proof of that when you asked for that tattoo to be on your chest. And then you proceeded to get liposuction. What do you think's going to happen to that
I
meat?
have never
It is going
received
to droop.
liposuction.
So
It was on
it
my
didn't matter
back.
what she put on you. It would have turned into a racing stripe. So all I'm saying,
Hold on, Jerry. Let me take this.
No. Your Honor, they are cutting off my time. I would have liked more extension so Cora can argue her points.
I muted them. Go ahead, Cora.
Leading my client, Your Honor.
Hold on.
Objection.
Hey, hold on. That's not how it works on this courtroom, okay? Cora, go.
Your Honor, I've never felt so disrespected in a courtroom in my life. This is crazy. He did in fact have that surgery after he left here. It's been 2 years since I did that tattoo. So he's probably old and wrinkly as well. I mean, he wasn't in good shape whenever I'd met him to begin with. He and you
Your
know,
Honor,
and
their
he said
time
his
is
dog
clearly
was
up, and
rather.
they keep going.
He said
Like
his
I
dog
said,
was
it's a
rather
simple
abstract.
case.
He wanted it to be funky.
I'm gonna say
It's a simple case of Tourette's.
I have a very simple answer as far as my defense. But I'm gonna let the
Sir, did you or did you not sign off on the tattoo stencil?
No stencil.
They're
Not,
arguing everybody. You
on
have
the
1 minute to
stencil,
make your
not on an 11-inch cock and balls that was very, very darkly shaded.
I should have put on your face.
Wow, Your Honor, please.
And
Please,
I was
Your
too
Honor,
embarrassed.
give us an order.
I was too embarrassed at the
Who the
beginning to
frick goes
admit
to
this.
Christian Mingle looking for a tattoo
Your
artist?
Honor,
punk?
Your
I
Honor.
was too
Frickin'
embarrassed. I was
Hold on a
too
second.
embarrassed to admit this, but there's also a drizzle coming from the tip.
I literally do tattoos on Christian Mingle just to F you
Listen,
people up.
Alex, just because your dog happened to have penis paws does not mean that Cora is at fault.
Excuse me, who's Alex, Your Honor? We're obvious.
Almost.
Your dog wasn't nothing but an 11-inch cock. Mofo.
Wasn't your dog a dachshund?
No, Your Honor, this has gone too far. Please.
Yeah,
for
wasn't your dog a
protecting my
wiener
client,
dog?
I want to say that we rest our case and that we won.
You could rest your case on his chest where it's supposed to believe.
We're gonna do a hung jury because the plaintiff would have won, but Crystal judged. So
Whoa!
Crystal, what an
I object, Your Honor.
You cannot do that.
I digress. I apologize. My finger slipped.
I will give you each 1 more minute rebuttal.
Thank you.
And then we'll
Thank
make
you,
the final
Judge.
decision, okay?
Thank you, Judge. I'll go on behalf of my client. You know, honestly, when he brought his dog's paw print into the tattoo shop that day, first of all, the hole in the wall piece of shit tattoo shop that it was.
Objection.
You know,
That's
he
objection.
was really, flabbergasted by how many accolades Cora had on her wall. We didn't know that she could only do animal cracker style artwork, right? Something like out of the Jack in the Box. And Jerry, would you like to say something on your behalf as well?
I mean, I just think it's really embarrassing that, with 3 kids, when I go to the beach, it's something that I'm going to have to explain that there is an 11-inch member with a drizzle going down my lower back like a tramp stamp. And essentially looks like it's dripping into, my bunghole. So I don't like having to explain that to 3 children that, your dad's not a homosexual. There's just a giant cock on his back.
Okay.
That's right. We rest our case.
Louder Cora, who's coming up?
Cora, would you like to go first?
No, you got this,
Oh,
sir.
okay. All right. Thank you very much. So it's very interesting that you want to show your ass to your kids. That's a whole different story for this argument.
Oh, wait, here we go. Objection. Leading my
Your
client,
Honor,
please.
I would like him to hold in the stand and have extra time. Thank you. So, Your Honor, he had the
Your Honor, how did we get somebody else up on the panel, Your Honor?
Just be quiet, man.
I need more time now, Your Honor. Almost has had the tattoo on his rear posterior portion of his back. That's a questionable spot to begin with where you want dog paws. I don't want to get into that.
Oh no, the drip.
Almost, please be
It's
quiet.
on the shoulder. The drip extends down to the.
Okay, almost. It was put on your shoulder and then sagged all the way down to your butt because you lost 400 pounds. That is not my tattoo artist's fault. Then on top of that, it took you 7 years to sue her for artwork that you clearly liked. We have photos of you posing with your dog paw on your back, saying, "Look at my cool artwork."
Yeah.
You have it on Facebook. You had it on MySpace. That's strange.
I only use Christian Mingle.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, Judge, what do we do if the judge is dishonorable? That's a great question from the chat.
First off, it's my show. I don't care what the All right, hey Divine, thanks for coming on here. We'll do one more round depending on who gets out of here. We'll have Divine go up against him with one more person. So let's get a poll back up there. Let's get some votes in and see who won. Starting now.
Trust me, I've seen Cloud's baby pictures. There's nothing legit about him.
Get them votes in. Get them votes in. Come on. We got 50 seconds. Who's going to win this? Remember, panel doesn't vote, or I will remove it.
We are the defendants, by the way. Me and Cora are.
Yes. The top two is the plaintiff. The bottom two is the defendant.
Naftuja, or whatever your name is. Vote the plaintiffs. And vote the plaintiffs. Come on, Brandon.
They could barely take the marbles out of their mouth. I don't understand why you would vote for someone who can't argue.
Dude, we
Like
can't
that,
allow
give you the
this.
option to make a vote. That's awesome.
All right, I didn't vote.
No,
What
I'm glad it doesn't let me vote. I'm glad it doesn't let me.
You know what you should do is you should make a fourth vote for everybody who's on the panel that has to vote into that, so they can't vote.
Or you could do like a top. You could do like top or bottom.
Well, the defendant won in this round.
No.
So the defendant wins, and there's a big old penis on my back.
They're just that Christian Mingle shit, man's got them.
Oh God!
I don't understand why you posted on MySpace. That's just weird.
Make me look like the bad guy just because I have 666 tattoo. I mean,
Thank you so much for hanging out. I'm gonna kick you guys off. No hard.
Got him. Good job, Cora. Again.
All right, so we're bringing one more person up here. Who we got? Well, somebody was waiting. There was somebody down there waiting, requesting to join back up here.
good job, you Cloud.
No. Good
Almost.
job, you.
We're just on. You guys are both trying to come back on. Come on now. We need to get a new.
Oh, thank you, Almost Jerry. You're lovely.
It looks like almost
If you
requested.
do only use Christian
Divine, are
Mingle.
you not wanting to do this? Divine jumped off. All right.
Oh, you can just call it if you want to.
No, I'll do one more round, but this is gonna be it. I'm done after this. I gotta get some sleep. All right, I'm gonna bring the same two people up just so we can.
Oh, we're doing this again, huh?
But we're gonna flip the script here though. Okay, so Cloud, you're the plaintiff, and Corey, you're his attorney. Okay.
And what's the story?
Yeah, we're gonna give the opportunity for the classroom.
I'm here, Your Honor. I apologize about that.
Look at that. He's just disturbing the court already, Your Honor.
I'm Crystal's attorney, by the way, and
You wanna be
Crystal's
the
gonna.
attorney? Okay.
Yeah, Crystal knows his stance on this case, though, so he can
this is
speak.
Not guilty.
Cloud, this is your
Exactly.
opportunity to come up with a really good scenario.
Let's see.
That'd be something funny though. How about you're stuck on like a 15-hour flight, and Crystal?
Would not stop ripping ass.
That's not.
Listen, I told you not to talk about that in public, Cloud.
Actually, that's good. That's pretty funny. I like that.
Yeah.
It's simple
I
enough.
bet
that
it
we can
is.
leave you with it. So let's do that.
Honestly, Cloud's over here just dropping secrets.
Flatulence is not a crime. That's funny. Well, I guess we'll find out now.
I
We're gonna
agree with
find out.
her.
We're
Whoever
gonna
she
find
is,
out.
that's my new wife.
That's your new attorney.
All right, so Cloud, are you gonna start, or is your attorney talking for you?
I'll have my attorney start, please.
Okay, Cloud, you've got 1 minute. Start right now. Go.
Oh, God bless.
Thank you, gentlemen, for
This
being
is so
here.
tragic.
I would just like to say, Your Honor,
I spent $8,000 on tickets for what?
we are suing the Crystal Palace for $16,000. My client was out $8,000 on a ticket, and also has spent a couple more thousand due to now having to be on a CPAP machine because he can't breathe at night due to this unruly gentleman
And the therapy.
uncontrollably
Oh my God, the therapy.
farting and burning his nostrils. And
My eyes
we
are
just
still
need
bleeding.
justice for my client. Your Honor, and I would like to see that justice happen in this courtroom today. Thank you.
All right, you do have 10 seconds if your attorney wants to speak.
Well, no, that's my attorney, Your Honor. My eyes are still bleeding. I'm gonna go put some Visine in real quick.
Oh,
That's
man.
okay.
Okay. Sounds good. So, Almost, you are the attorney. So, Crystal, you want to come up, or do you want him to?
Honestly, I'd like my lawyer to go up.
All right.
All
Almost,
right.
you got- let's start now.
I mean, the human body is going to be the human body. Now, what we know about Crystal is that he leads a very healthy life, and he only eats plant-based foods. Now, when only eating
Objection,
plant-based
Your Honor,
foods,
marijuana doesn't count as eating a plant-based food.
Mute your mic. Okay, give them the
when
opportunity.
eating plant-based foods, these things are going to happen. Now, I do admit, graphs and radars showed a excessive amount of chemtrails on the flight that Crystal was on due to gas. But that does not mean that the human body is not going to do what the human body does when you order a Chipotle salad. It's what's going to happen. So I'd like Crystal to explain that. He's just a human.
Your time is up now, so you can do that on the rebuttal.
Your Honor, I would like a minute just to. I want to go over my trauma that I had to go through.
Okay.
You know, I got on the plane. I spent all this money on business first class, and Crystal is apparently a famous YouTuber. His screen name is the Fart Machine. I'm not really sure what it is.
Wow.
But he came on and had a T-shirt. It's all in gross lettering. It said "Fart Monster Extraordinaire."
Wow.
And I saw the.
It's
I saw
embossed, and gross is not a word for that.
It's what was on the. It was on the shirt, sir. And then I actually watched the YouTube video that he posted 2 hours where he pounded back 25 burritos and said, "I'm gonna light up that plane." I'm surprised he even got on the flight, and they didn't even take him off for terror reasons. But I'm just, Your Honor, how could he do this to people? I spent my hard-earned money that I extorted from people to be on that plane. And I had to sit next to the fart machine. My attorney said this is why I should sue him, because that money was hard-earned.
I would like to strike out the extortion off the record, Your Honor. My client is under so much stress he don't know what.
Your Honor, please,
he's
extra
doing right now.
seconds, please.
All right, you guys will get a few extra seconds.
Thank you.
Almost.
Please, Crystal, talk. Explain yourself, Crystal.
Yeah,
because
I will.
believe in
Honestly,
you.
I'm distraught about the whole thing. I have a gaping.
Your Honor, did they get a second chance to
gaping
rebut?
hole. I have a gaping hole. Please, can we get some order in the courtroom? Thank you very much, Your Honor.
That decision will be made by the jury.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Just because I have a gaping loose asshole. Honestly, I had a hysterectomy and an enema about 4 years ago. I just haven't been the same since. And
Objection, Your Honor.
my
Men cannot get
flatulence isn't
hysterectomies.
something to be
That's
taken
irregular.
lightly. I do occasionally poop the bed, as they say. But honestly, it happens. The body, as my lawyer has said, the body is the body, and that's just what it comes down to.
All right. Do you have anything to say? Almost.
I'd like my lawyer to speak.
Yeah. 10 seconds.
I mean, honestly, I think it's egregious that he has to go through this, just given the fact that it's a natch. I mean, women give birth. If a woman was to give birth on a plane, are we gonna cry about it for the rest of the day? So,
I don't know what that was, but all right.
Your Honor, I wouldn't cry about a woman giving birth. I would help. This man destroyed the plane.
actually, sir, the plane was running out of fuel, and his gas
Yeah.
fueled the plane.
That's incorrect, sir. That is hearsay.
Poll is up, people. Come on, get some votes in.
Honestly.
Crystal, why would you vote for yourself?
Why would you do it?
That means you automatically lose, Crystal.
That makes you automatically lose score. You've been doing that the last 4 or 5 times.
I haven't done it the last 3.
Oopsie.
Oopsie was at least 5 times ago.
Oopsie, Mr. Fart Machine.
There's 80 in the house. Come on, let's go.
Your Honor, I wanted to just chime in. He farted so much that he kept rebutting us.
Yeah, just because my butt is big.
It's ginormous.
Thank you for noticing.
It has gravity. It has moons around it.
Hit that full button and vote.
It is a full moon.
Oh, man. Well, yes, if it's 50-50, I'll give you each 1 more minute of a rebuttal.
Yep.
Okay. You guys get 1 more minute rebuttal, and we're wrapping it up.
All right.
Crystal, are you going, or is Almost?
I'd like to speak for
Your Honor, we are the
allow my lawyer to go in. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'll speak
the
for
plaintiffs.
Cloud, do you want to go, or Cora?
I would like Cora to go. I'm traumatized.
Can we?
Your Honor, I would just like to. I would like the podium, please.
I have the methane lung.
Courtroom.
The methane lung.
Your Honor, I would just like to reiterate the fact here of the facts, and the fact is, my client spent $8,000 for this flight to have an enjoyable time with wine tasting with his lovely, gorgeous, smoking, sexy, hot wife, who I adore. Oh, I adore her so much. But anyways, back to the fact here. The fact is, he spent this hard-earned cash, and he's a good working man. He's a reputable doctor, and he deserves to have peace of mind. And now all these doctor bills coming in, the CPAP machine because he can't breathe right. We need to get this paid for, Your Honor. And as I said before, I would like to see justice in this courtroom. So I hope, and I pray that the jury does not let us down.
Your Honor, I would just like to make one
extra
statement.
time, Your Honor.
Your Honor, Your Honor, I contributed to the Lions Club this year that you're part of. Can I please just?
Your Honor, extra time, please. He can't even get his words out, Your Honor.
And he obviously admitted to having a gaping butthole. Maybe he should have sewn it up before the flight.
Your Honor, please.
Oh, objection, egregious.
A bigger butthole than me, Your Honor. Honestly, we've seen the pictures, Your Honor. They've been online. There's ones
I
that
have
aren't
a methane lung condition now. I have a partially collapsed lung.
One was bigger
As a
than the
result of
other,
this.
and we have a lot of questions.
Hold on. This is not how this courtroom works. Okay, you guys got your minute. They get their minute, and we get this.
I would like you to hold them in contempt. He's probably farting right now.
Can you please take some order in there and please mute these outrageous animals?
He's probably going to put you on YouTube.
Let him speak. Go ahead and start.
Thank you, Your Honor. I appreciate it. And we will be writing a check to your foundation here for $50 million, and I would like my lawyer to speak.
So everybody on this flight left from LAX. They're talking about $8,000. In LA, from the LAX airport, I'm not saying $8,000 is a little bit of money, but you know, they're middle class to higher class citizens, and this flight was actually to Africa, where my client was going to help impoverished children, and he had this gas inside of him, and he knew if he was going to let this gas loose, what better place to do it than on the plane, as opposed to getting around these impoverished African children and letting some loose when they barely have a taste for food as it is, and then you want to completely ruin their appetite.
All right. Okay. So, Cloud, is it you or Cora?
They got their minute already.
Yeah, we had our minute, Your Honor.
And also, if your name is Cloud, you should be able to deal with anything up there.
Sir, that is
We rest our case.
Your Honor.
We rest
I had
our
to change my name to Cloud because that is how I am coping with this trauma.
He just said that my is a big fart cloud now.
our
See what you've done
case.
to my fucking
Panel
client.
does not vote. No votes from the panel.
No votes from the panel. We'll play it fair.
All right. 2 votes
No.
in. What else we got, guys? 30 seconds on the clock. Nope. All right. 22 seconds to go. Leaning towards the plaintiff.
Wise decision, guys. Wise decision. Thank you, guys.
I mean, let's be real. African children are at the forefront
You
of
guys
our
realize
thoughts.
you're the defendants, right?
Yeah, you guys are the defenses.
All right, guys, we're gonna need some movement towards the defendants.
You guys are such idiots.
Yeah, because Crystal was the plaintiff, right?
Yeah, we're the
No,
plaintiffs.
we were the one. We were the one that just won that poll.
You won that round. Good job, guys.
Yep. Thank you, Judge. Thank you, Judge. I appreciate that.
I want to thank all of you for hanging out tonight because this was a lot of fun.
You're awesome.
Oh, dude, this is the most fun I had in a while, dude. Thank you.
You're awesome.
This is
so
crazy. This is awesome.
Later, guys. I'm gonna go take a shit.
Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 10 p.m. CST. So help me get this to grow, and I appreciate you guys.
Oh,
dude, I'll be back.
I actually initially came in here to tell you guys I was publishing my Amazon tomorrow, I think.
That's fantastic. Let me know. I'd love to help promote it.
All right, sweet.
Yeah, me too. Let me know.
Everybody,
You'll
in the
like
chat,
it, Crystal.
Heck yeah, brother. All right, much love, guys.
everybody.
Much
Good night.
love.
Doing this Monday, Wednesdays, and Friday nights at 10 o'clock. So thank you so much. Everybody have a good night.